Good evening. Welcome to another great episode. We got a good show lined up, got a good panel lined up. Thank you to everybody that's been in communication and supporting the platform. I want to go ahead and say thank you before we get things popping because it might go left. You never know. This is another episode of the recap over here on the Beyond the Algorithm over here on the Accountable Masculinity Network. I got my folks with me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Dontre, to everybody that's on the panel waiting backstage. We're gonna discuss the real reason black women are supporting Cardi B, and it's gonna get very, very interesting. So let's just go ahead and go around the panel and let everybody introduce themselves. Starting with my co-host, the none other than Dontre the Misfit. What's up, bro?
Yo, this your boy Dontre the Misfit, Mr. AKA Bitch. Don't get it twisted. I am happy to be here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, shout out to everybody.
Yes, sir. And we got Miss Rashida. Come on, I think you muted.
Y'all hear me?
We got you now. We got you now.
Yeah. What's up? Hola, ¿cómo estás? My name's Rashida, aka Big Sheeta on TikTok, if you be on TikTok. But I'm happy to be here. So I'm here hanging out with y'all.
Glad you could join us.
Thanks
Tony,
for having me.
what's up with it?
What's up, world? Tony P, that's it. Fuck with me or get the fuck away from me, you dig?
All right now. And we got the Service USA.
What's going on, guys? My name is Jason. Service USA is one of my companies, but glad to be here with you guys tonight. And I'm going to keep myself on mute because people don't know how to keep the noise down out here.
All right, then. All right. So, hot topic this week has been about Cardi B. And what do we know about Cardi B and her current situation at this point? So I'm going to go around, starting with Dontre. You know what I'm saying? Same rotation.
She is your neighborhood hottie, fucked up grill, thotty body. See, we remember Cardi when she was with Love and Hip Hop, when her shit was like this. That was the real Cardi, the bitch that was slipping Mickeys and drinks. She just a hood rat that got rich with some good cat. And now she's running amok like the dirty foot duck that she is.
Whew. Well, Sheeta, what you got?
But I got dealing that. So Cardi B is I like her, like, her music. I ain't gonna lie. I really don't be listening to that really kind of old school R&B stuff like that. But it's some stuff I be feeling. I just don't like how she moved, with the men and now she's supposed to be pregnant and certain like thing. It's just yeah, and with her keep getting pregnant, I don't understand that. So but no, I just think she make that. Now her body, I don't think her body look good at all. I think just her being more natural is just better. She's very pretty, nice long hair and everything, but her body is, to me, it's just like she do too much. She
Okay.
too much shit.
All right. Well, Tony, what you got, bro?
I'm appalled. I'm upset. A lot of women is gonna understand why they can't win trying to do the revenge sex thing. Like that shit just don't work for women, and I don't know why she's being celebrated for doing this disgusting shit that she doing.
Okay. The Service, what you got?
Everybody knows that today's females are out here. They promote anything ratchet, and especially anything that gets over a man. So, of course, they're going to support that, most of them. And I respect her hustle, but main issue is what she's doing is actually very bad in the eyes of our young ladies as they grow up. They have to listen to that trash. And I'm gonna go through all that. But again, a lot of these females aren't exposing themselves when they support this. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if you're dating a chick and she's out here posting shit about she's out here posting shit about how Cardi B doing her thing and being an asshole, just block them or just simply move on. Not even, don't even use them for what's that called, recreational use. Because either way, that's gonna bring you problems.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna play a couple videos, you know what I'm saying, so we can see some of the reactions that's going on around the internet. And we're gonna get into this topic even more because I'm sure there's gonna be somebody gonna be doing some preaching before this topic is over with. So let's get it popping.
The world is in shambles when it's white men getting on the internet asking the black men for assistance. I seen a video of this white man saying, "Hey, black men, we need your help. I think you're the only ones that can save us at this point." And I was like, what? Where is this coming from? I've never seen this a day in my life. So this took me by surprise. When have we ever been addressed for help and assistance? This is shocking. You know the world is in shambles when they asking black people for help. What's really going on, America? What's really going on? Because since when do y'all want our help? I mean, don't get me wrong. I love all people. I'm not racist. A lot of things that have been happening is very tragic and horrific. I don't celebrate the demise of anyone, but to see the stuff that's taking place, I don't know what to say.
Let me see. Let me keep going.
What was this for?
My boyfriend, Stefan Diggs. I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man, we're very supportive of each other.
Pregnant by Stefan Diggs? You don't say. Didn't I say that something like this was probably gonna happen? If you don't remember, let me remind you.
Y'all sitting up, she just having her fun. Y'all always just having y'all fun. And then next thing you know it, y'all be pregnant. Right? How many of y'all was having fun and then you ended up with a baby that wasn't supposed to come from that fun? Because that's what be the problem. It don't be that y'all go out here and y'all be dealing with dudes and you be responsible and you make sure that you don't end up getting pregnant by these dudes that you so-called having fun with. Y'all like to go out here, have fun, be reckless, and then end up with permanent situations off of temporary situations, right? Y'all get with these men who known to be problematic and have histories of not doing well with other women, and then you have your fun and then you end up part of the baby mama crew.
And as much as I would love to run with this and be like, oh my God, I can see the future, I'm like, that's so Raven. No, the truth of the matter is y'all girls is just all the same. Y'all all do the same things. Y'all are very predictable. It's the same story, different girl. Y'all all end up doing the very exact same stuff. And that's why it be so silly and stupid when y'all end up in the circumstances that y'all end up in, because it's been done before. Many of times by many of different girls, right? And y'all still haven't learned the lesson. And that's how you know you really stupid, right? You know you really dumb when you keep repeating cycles that you've already seen fail for other people, and then you do it just to test to see if you can do it. At the end of the day, two wrongs don't make a right. This is a woman that's still married and she pregnant with another man's baby. Offset, we all know, is wrong for the cheating that he did while he was married to her. Nobody's taking up for him. Nobody's saying that what he did should be excused. But she should have divorced him a long time ago. But right now, this circumstance that she in is a mess. Her and Stefan Diggs ain't no real couple. They ain't got no real longevity. He ain't about to play house with her in that already made family. She just going on the shelf as another baby mama that Stefan is collecting. Like I said in my previous video, nothing about Stefan Diggs is an upgrade. He just as trifling as Offset. So if the goal was to upgrade and find a better man, it wasn't going to be Stefan. In order to upgrade, the person must be better at whatever it is that you're leaving the current person for. So if the current person is a cheater, you can't leave a cheater for another cheater unless you're looking for a better cheater.
So the question is, can Cardi B do better than what she's already done?
That's subjective. But if you're talking about better as far as what?
I guess
Better at home.
I guess what I mean is can she have a better man than the men that she's already had?
No, because she's not a better woman.
Mm.
I mean, even if she got her a Russell, boy, she would drag that boy in deep waters. You see how long her tongue is? Hey man, when I see Cardi B, I think Cardi B, Brittany Renner, and Jasmine Cashmere is the same person. That's my kind of demon. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I get some money. I'm introducing myself to that demon. Now, she's too much. She's too much of a freak like that, bro. Like, it ain't no way, bro. She is too promiscuous. Everything about her promotes degeneracy, like in female form. Like, she is really ruined. I think Cardi was touched as a kid. I don't know, she can't do no better. She go after what's attracted to her, bro, on the highest level. Like, she like niggas that ain't shit. And like Cardi, like many other women that we deal with, they like Pookies. They like the Ray Rays. They like the niggas that ain't shit and try to turn ain't shit niggas into like model citizens. And that can happen. That can happen. You can go from Detroit Red to Malcolm X, but you gotta be on that type of journey for yourself. That gotta be something that starts from within. You can't make a motherfucker do that because that's what you want them to do. Offset, he knew what he was getting it. Well, he didn't, because he ended up getting into it with his cousin. You know, the Migos is his cousin. Right. What's the one that just passed away? Takeoff. He got into it with Takeoff and Quavo over a bitch.
True.
The same bitch drug him in deep waters down the line. This is why you never put a woman before your camaraderie with your men. Now, I'm not saying there's not going to be times where you got to look at the loyalty between who is actually loyal to you, and that might be that woman. But when you got people that's helping you get a bag, that's helping you grow and become the man that you is, you don't turn your back on them for that, especially no thought.
True. Man, it's I don't know, man. I think once you get dug in, you into your rotation, you can't get nobody that don't reflect a better level of self-esteem than what you already put out. Rashida, what you got?
Eating. I'm sorry, I was eating my burger. Like, I kind of like agree with D. Like, I don't think like she could do better. And if
his cousin,
she was just an order,
Go ahead.
Go ahead, D. What?
No, go ahead.
I didn't say that.
Oh, I thought you said okay. And I was saying that if she was or hold on, y'all, like a regular woman like me with no money, something like that, she probably couldn't even get like certain type of dudes, right? So I don't think that she is gonna do any better because she has, I think, how many kids she got? Two kids, and she was in a relationship, it didn't work out. Boom, and she had this dude that she just kind of met, and then she had a baby, right? So now she's pregnant again. So nah, I don't know. This I don't know, man, because I like Cardi. And I do like her. I think of this and that, but the way she moves, you know what I'm saying? I just like I just don't like how she moves, like how she's moving. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like how she's moving. So no, I don't think that she can do any better. Uh, No, I don't think she could do any better than what
Let
she
me
can do
ask you the
now.
question. You said, okay, she got 3 kids. And
She
this is
had
gonna
three.
be
Okay,
the
this her
4th kid
four.
with her.
Oh, yeah, four kid. Oh,
So what would be the regular equivalent to Stefan Diggs? Stefan Diggs is in the celebrity world
NFL.
is basically it's equivalent to like a dope dealer nigga with a bunch of baby mamas.
Mm. So okay, I don't understand why she would just like her husband that she's still legally married with, and then go with him. If that's not even upgrade, like the girl said, that's not even upgrade. That's like you're actually downgraded.
Wait,
Even you know what I'm saying?
this is equivalent to the stripper messing with another dope boy after she got pregnant by the other dope boy.
So,
You see what I'm saying?
it don't make sense.
So see, they two balling niggas, but one just happened to be a more baller nigga than the other. You're dealing with the same person because Offset ain't a G, and he really ain't a P, because the way that he was moving, his bottom bitch wasn't even online with the shit that he was on. Stefan Diggs is on the same bullshit, and it's obvious, nigga, she's more on board with his bullshit than his bullshit. And it's the same bullshit.
Same bullshit. He's still doing the same.
It's the same bullshit. So when you say, and this is why I want to challenge, I'm gonna let this go in 20 seconds. You say you don't think that she'll be able, girl, Rashida, how many kids you got?
3.
Stand up, turn around.
You want me to stand up and turn?
Stand up, turn around.
Stand up.
Yeah, you always gonna be able to catch a nigga.
Hey, you gotta wait till I have money in hand before you do that.
It's always gonna be a nigga that want that,
Right.
baby. And this is what we talk about, the simps and the suckers. You know what I'm saying? But you actually a good woman with your shit. But we talking about even degenerate women with their physical is able to pull the worst to the first based on the mentality of men.
True.
Tony, what you got, bro?
Look good.
Yeah, I agree. I think she just in love with that personality. And I feel like if it don't work out with Diggs, she'll probably run in the future. Like, she just likes that personality. Like, and she'll never like Russell, because she's just not attracted to that type of man, because he's going to require her to be better. And Cardi loves being who she is, which is not cool for real. So that's just what I'm thinking in the realm of that. And Diggs got like what, 3 kids already that's about to pop out the oven?
Yeah,
This is 4th?
Yeah, like on damn near the same day, and I think in the same year almost, right?
Yeah, all his babies about to be born at the same.
Something like that. It's.
I think she did upgrade. She upgraded the fuck nigga, man.
Ooh, maybe the upgrade is Diggs was more honest about his bullshit than Offset. Maybe that's the upgrade.
Man, I don't know. I think it's more savage than that, because, like you said, 3 in 1 year, I just think he's a better fuck nigga. Like on the fuckery. Okay, we just had an interview with Nick Cannon, because I'm all for the polygyny shit. I'm all for a man being a king and he having queens. That's in a structured way. Who can knock that? Nigga, you was a king on this earth. All right, cool. But just to be doing it with randoms and miscellaneous motherfuckers, that's no different than me being a fucking a pookie in my early years and just having a bunch of baby mamas, nigga.
Yeah, he definitely.
It ain't nothing to lie about that. I got 4 baby mamas, and I'm disappointed. I struck luck with 3 of them, but I got one that's straight from the devil, nigga. So what I'm saying is, it's like, bro, you got to be the root word of manager is man. You can't call yourself a man if you mismanaging your seed the way that you doing. I didn't become a man till I was 30 years old. That's when I really start managing on a good level. These niggas is not good managers. That's why we don't need to promote kids to be like these niggas, because they are the worst managers on the planet when it comes to themselves.
True.
That poor pussy management with that womb, being a wife and then having a kid. I don't even think Offset degenerate ass had a kid. Did he?
No.
Offset
Y'all
had kids.
married?
Offset had kids. He was already a baby daddy before.
But did he have kids during the marriage?
I don't think so.
Nigga, he's more motherfucking honorable than that bitch.
Well, okay. Hey, well, we gotta call a spade on that one right there, man. That's and the key of F.
And that's crazy. You can say that though.
Yep.
Cause she was really pushing it like she was the all-star wife, like she was Gucci Man's wife.
Right there. Right. You see the game. Like we are blessed to see this shit happen on celebrity form.
Right. God damn.
And this is why I always talk about behavior, but I'm gonna let the service talk for a second, and I'm gonna chime in what I feel about it.
All right, first, for everybody that's viewing, I want you guys to hit the like button, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that what they call the super chat. Support the channel. All right, now got that out of the way. So, I mean, from what I've been seeing, for the most part, I mean, she should have started off as being a better wife, being a better woman, you know, before she went ahead and did what she called an upgrade. You know, like Trey said, all she did was just upgrade to a more fuck nigga, as he said, his words, not mine. So, you know, so I mean, in case you haven't noticed, a lot of women that do this, they always end up going to the worst possible type of person that's worse than the last guy. And, you know, and like Trey said, it's good that we're seeing this in real time and out there. And like I said in the last podcast in the last show that you did, is that yeah, I'm having a brain fart. But anyway, like I said in the last one, is that for the most part you see, I totally forgot my train of thought because, you know, what she does is pretty much enraging. And oh yeah, what I said, in real time right now, women have never been more transparent than ever. We already know what they're about. And it's time that we stop complaining all the time about, oh, why are these women doing this and all this other stuff. We know how they are. And I'm glad to see also from those videos that there are actually women out there that are waking up and not subscribing to the bullshit. So I hope to see more of them, you know, come out in the open and call this bullshit out, because this is not the way.
Hey, that was real P of you to say, man, stop complaining about what these women is doing. That was very P of you. I really like that.
Yep. Man, let me get to
let hoes be hoes and peace.
I'm back in my truck. I'm gonna switch over to my laptop. I'll be back.
All right,
but
cool.
I'm gonna stay watching.
Yeah. Stop complaining about these hoes.
Let me hit the chat for a second. Sydney says, I had no idea Steph had all them babies on the way. She says, those men put Gwinnett County on the map. No way it should have went that way. Hey. Let's see here. What else she got? She was cooking. So I think the industry does this on purpose, choosing people with a hint of innocence. You have to have demons attached to you, so you will eventually spiral on your own. Do you guys think it would have made any type of difference if the divorce was cleared first and she made the same choices? I don't think so. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, we need to get that. We need to eat that.
Yeah. So I personally don't think it would have made any difference. And this kind of goes into what I wanted to say before we even got to the comments. People make these choices based on their behavior. Like if they got a weak daddy and a beautiful mama that breaks that man he pussy whoop, he gonna raise some weak, promiscuous children. And no matter how you slice it, it's like not having a dad. So they're gonna always be looking for, the women gonna always be looking for a man in the worst way that fit the worst behavior. And then the men that come from that same situation that's raised without their dads and primarily by women, they're gonna be promiscuous anyway too. That's why most of this conversation around is centered around a behavior, not necessarily a personality, because there's plenty of women that's like Cardi B that ain't got no money that make the same decisions. There's plenty of dudes like Stephon Diggs and Offset that make the same decisions with no money, no other type of clout, no other type of leverage in the world. And so when it come down to when people talk about choices made, well, what's the behavior? What's the psychological part of that type of behavior that's consistent across the board, regardless of race? And if you got a weak father or an absent father, if you got and most time those dudes that reproduce like that, they moms usually be promiscuous too. So the arguments in the house be about money, who calling who, you staying out all night, no structure, no discipline in the house, yelling, and then the stepfather situation get mixed in there. It's a bunch of different dudes in the mix on situations like this, or if there's too many women in the family trying to dictate who's supposed to be doing what. When you got women leading the household, these are the type of children that get produced.
Absolutely. Let me say this. There's nothing more marriage. And I know you niggas hate the Bible and the Quran and all that shit with all your heart and soul, because your motherfuckers is degenerate. You just don't have any sense of wisdom. But there's nothing that's more marriage than two people becoming one flesh. The manifestation of that is children. You can say, that's my wife all day long and all this other shit, but the children is going to be the manifestation of that connection coming together. She manifested 3 times. She renewed her vows with this nigga 3 times. They're going to be here, Lord willing, when you not. How do you undo that? You can't. So do you guys think that this would have made any difference if the divorce was clear? No, because they will never be divorced. Not in this world.
Not in this world.
And that's what y'all not understanding from a deep level. You understand what I'm saying? This shit is deeper than the rap, man.
Especially
and she brought another child. The child that she represents now is a breaking of the vows that she had with the other children that got the same exact DNA.
Reckless.
Yeah,
and what message does that send to the daughters? Your queen then broke the vow in the kingdom. Now this is going to be part of the culture. She's being championed to destroy her own family, my nigga.
Come on.
That's all I can say to that, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like that's down. I ain't even look at it that deep. I'm thinking it would have been a tad bit more honorable if she would have done it after the divorce. At least there could have been some dignity with that. And they be trying to put Clarissa Shields on the same level as her. Like, that's insane.
A childless woman, a childless woman it could never be on that level. She didn't commit the ultimate sin. She changed. What I'm saying is, like, she changed. Like women say all the time, they don't like men to exercise their nature and have multiple women. What's more polygamous than having multiple bloodlines coming out of one womb? We can't even do that. We'll never carry another woman's DNA. You didn't carry 4 goddamn ancestors in your shit.
Right, man.
Or you got 2 4 sets of grandparents that came out of your pussy.
Ooh. Hold up, man. Hold up.
Nigga, what's the real honor in that? So what I'm saying is deeper than the bullshit. Now what was I lost my train of thought. What was you asking me? What was the context of what you was asking me?
The single woman part. You said that something about the single woman with the childless woman.
Oh, the childless woman is because she's pure.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't start the process. She didn't start the family process. She didn't start building her legacy there yet. She's in the beginning stages. She's fertile. She is good soil. She
Right.
ain't started yet. She didn't start the process of planting the seed and growing it. Now she started it. And if she keeps that thing, if she keeps it honest and she keeps it respectful, then it's amazing. Y'all talk about y'all's championing these women for mutt activities when we don't even allow our animals to mate with different weak ass bloodlines.
Ooh.
That's deep.
Hey.
You think you're gonna make this motherfucking mutt with my Staffordshire motherfucking make a purebred pit bull, bitch? You ain't finna put that weak sauce in my motherfucking girl. Nigga, we like our shit to be thoroughbred around this bitch. And what do you think that does to the bloodline? It weakens it.
Case in point. So did you guys see the post that said Cardi, Offset, Future, Bow Wow, and Sierra's kids are all cousins? The fans lit all the puzzle pieces together.
Man, they done fucked up the bloodline, my nigga. They are.
Now, I know there's some connections.
Yeah, it is because that's a real thing.
Yeah, like man, these celebrities, you got to think their kids kick it with each other. They ain't got that big of a network. They ain't finna go bump into somebody at Chick-fil-A and like, hey, I'm related to so and so. I'm the son of so and so. They have to deal with the people that's in their pool.
And there's no unity. Like I would love for my kids to be related to V, because V is my guy, and I know how V was raised. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, that's how it was. You couldn't go to get a nigga daughter without going through them uncles, them great uncles, them grandfathers, and motherfucking cousins that was old enough to be your daddy.
Yep.
And that's how it should be. But bro, but there was harmony in that.
Right. Look,
this is some dishonorable, unharmonious shit.
Dysfunction. This is what it looked like when the women make all of the decisions.
With they fucking pussies, bro.
Yep. And this is what it looked like when men think with their dicks. And this is what I be talking about. Sexually undisciplined men chase vagina from sexually undisciplined women. And all of these people is raised the same way. They got some dominant women in their family. They run the house. They don't listen to no men. And then the men that can't control their meat is always in these situations, man. Always.
Every time.
Bow Wow and Future share a baby mama. Sydney cooking over here in the comments. Positioning matters. No ring, no baby. A single woman with no kids could never be compared because her positioning is solid. And that see, when women be talking about they know they were.
Sydney, you cooking, girl.
She cooking. Yeah, like, look, when women be talking about they know they were, I see a lot of insecurity in even having to say it, because you can't be sitting up here talking about you got all these kids all over the place with these different men, and then don't think that impacts your availability to other men. You know, the only men that's going to find you valuable is probably men with kids already that can, you know what I'm saying, figure out, you know what I'm saying, where to line things up at. And until you put yourself in the house, until your kids are grown and out the way or something like that, the men you want probably not going to be in alignment with you like that in most cases.
I need you to cancel that shit, internet stepdaddy. Yeah, like all that motherfucking shit you just said, man. Don't be just saying that shit so goddamn proudly with your goddamn chest out.
The only reason I go by internet stepdaddy because I'm a step ahead of the dad that they never had.
Okay, I ain't mad at you, but you said some shit that was bullshit.
Hey,
Just because a man got kids doesn't mean that he should take on another man's sperm. Like,
I'm not saying that he should.
I just want to say to the audience, fuck your kids in the mighty name of Jesus, nigga.
Hey, what I'm saying is
I don't want to be them kids' daddy.
A lot of these women are delusional, and they'll have the same setup that Cardi B got with no money, and think that they can go out here and get a man with no kids.
They do it all the time, nigga. If the bitch is successful doing it, give her a pat on the back. Kudos.
And check this out though. And the men that they go get that's dumb enough to go into that situation, they get cheated on anyway.
Yep.
As they should.
and you know who come bust them down? Somebody with 3-4 baby mamas.
Me.
See,
so
right there.
And I don't take them seriously because I don't want to be the 4th baby daddy.
Exactly.
You know what?
Y'all know somebody. Everything I'm talking about is in somebody's family.
No, real rap. Yeah.
Yeah. And they raised by your auntie. They raised by your grandmama. They might be raised by your mama, but y'all got a female relative that moved just like this. Y'all got a dude in your family that's raised by his mama that act just like both of these people right here. Y'all know I ain't lying.
Yeah, we need suckers in this world. If it wasn't for these suckers,
it won't be kids.
Yep.
That's right.
It won't be a population.
That's right. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop, nigga?
Come on, man. Hey, I'll give you one. I'll give you two with the same person, but 3 and 4, you got a mental illness. You gotta be mentally ill to be baby daddy number 3 or baby mama number 3 and higher.
No, man, I'm telling you, boy. Let me tell you some shit.
You're gonna be a stepdaddy. The father better be dead.
You better get away from that goddamn coochie.
I don't know, man.
I tell you some shit. I've experienced going inside of a young lady that had 3 baby daddies.
What's wrong with you?
I went in that motherfucker. She took the condom off, nigga, with her coochie.
Hey, have you healed?
Nigga, I got the fuck up out that thing, baby. Unhand me.
Demon. Unhand me, vile demon.
Unhand me.
Damn.
You coming to get my soul. What's wrong with you?
That bitch grabbed me and looked me dead in my motherfucking eye. Like, you next, nigga.
Hey, you thought them tattoos, them little strike marks was a cat scratch or whatever, them bodies. You know what I'm saying? She counted them off just like marking them on the wall and draw the line through them.
Yeah, I can hear the Exorcist music now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm telling you, these women will make a baby with the wrong man before they make a sandwich for the right one.
Play the music.
Come on now. Let me get mine.
Yeah, when
Let's
the right
go.
man comes along, the first thing you want to do.
I say again, they will make a baby with the wrong man before they make a sandwich for the right one.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I'm not lying. Y'all know the numbers. 25 to 30% of men are married and they had their kids in the house. Over 50% of men don't have kids at all. The remaining 25% of men are split between the baby daddies and the single fathers. The single fathers got custody of their kids, the other, which is 12.5%. And the remaining percentage is the non-custodial baby daddy. And up to 75 to 80% of women reproduce with that group of men at a 5-to-1 ratio. That's why so many women got babies with the same man, because they all raised by their mamas and by the women in their family and with weak or either absent fathers. Come on. This is why y'all got to stay away from households that's ran by nothing but women. They ain't never seen a man. It's just like dropping a seal on the front porch and say, hey, can you watch my pet? Y'all expecting zebras to raise horses. And that's kind of crazy. They got the same phenotype, but they don't think the same way. They don't make the same decisions. They don't function the same way. A horse is not a zebra. When these people are raised with a certain psychological imprint, they're going to come to you looking like you or looking like something you've seen, but they don't behave the same way. How can you expect a group of people that has never been raised by men at the top of their family to respect men? This is where all your handymen come from. The people that cut grass all their life. They fixing the screen doors for all of the aunts and the women in the family. This is what most of the mechanics, the people that do handyman work. A lot of these men is raised by women. Hands down. They work on cars. They changing everybody brakes in the family. They paint. They pressure washing. They hanging TVs on the weekend, changing brakes, transmissions. They calling the same the women that need to hear this. How many of y'all have dated a man that he always doing in and everything for his family, but he can't spend no time or no money with you? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Always busy. With everybody, with every woman in his family, but you. Those are the type of men that's raised by women, generally speaking. But, you know, we're going to keep it moving. You know, what you got to service? What you
already said it. You need to change your name on that motherfucker, boy.
Yeah, man, it's
Oh, no. We got this. See, the thing is, you already said what I was going to say, so I'm just...
Sheeta, what you got to say? Because it's your first time up here on the panel. We want to...
No, just kind of...
Let's hear the woman's perspective.
Yeah, we want to hear what the women got to say, you know?
I just kind of think, like, I talk to D a lot about us women, you know, we make poor decisions, but I also think the men actually edge it on. You know, I wouldn't put all the blame on the women, because these women are acting like this for how and a reason, and who allows them to act this way, right? It's the men that are entertaining it. So if the men don't entertain it, then the women can't act a certain way. As long as these men are entertaining those type of women, those women are going to continue act a certain way, and they're going to raise their daughters that act a certain way. So I won't put the man, you guys also entertain it, and y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, and you allow the behavior sometimes, and then what happening is that the women are out of control. So how y'all try to tame the animal, you can't tame the animal now. So how y'all are complaining about the same thing that y'all created. So a lot of these things you men kind of create. And I talk about y'all men on the panel, but you men actually created these type of women. I'm just gonna be honest, right? So,
well, I did. I created these women. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. A lot of y'all create these women that you know, like what D was talking about. You know, he go on the P. You know what I'm saying? He talked. This listen D, right? He had a little toxic. I could talk. He had a little toxic because he said he had money. He gonna go up on Cardi B and those type of women. See, he liked it. So even though y'all say some stuff, you guys still entertain it. So the thing that y'all have to be disciplined to not even entertain it at all. Because so you said what?
I was talking shit, but yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. Oh, you was talking. Okay, so yeah.
Well, if I have an honorable wife, right, and I plan, I'm almost 40. I'm gonna be married within the next 2 years. I promise you that.
Okay.
So when it's time to build a family, how, and especially if I make it to Africa, how I'm gonna look at these women and say, hey, I just gave my body to a whore. That I would lose the whole kingdom. Oh, this nigga's on some bullshit. Oh, fuck this shit. Respect gone.
Yeah.
It's like getting beat up in front of the bitches. So we gotta be realistic here, man. And to be real, them type of women are so reckless with their bodies, you don't even want to experience that, because you're gambling soon as you go. That tongue look good. I ain't gonna lie, man. Every time I see Cardi B tongue, I just be like, okay, so this is what Satan looks like in female form. But But you gotta make a business decision. You gotta say, hey, is this worth what I'm building? Because nobody knows how long they're gonna be on this earth. We ain't guaranteed to be 70 and 80 and 90 years old. None of this shit. Anything can happen. So you got to make sure you living every day like it's your last. So you don't want to live to be in the mouth or the womb of a whore.
Man, Tony, what you got?
I will say, like, I feel like Offset might have tried to just trap her. I feel like certain men be status chasing with women too. And they don't be wanting nobody else to get with them, so they be trying to just like put babies in them, thinking that's going to like lock in a situation or something like that.
Yeah.
Cause Offset knew what Cardi B was before he did that before he put the first baby in her.
Yeah. I mean, you think you could change, or you just don't know the nature of your mama. Because if you listen to Migos, they be like, loving the chopping the come on, mama. Y'all niggas is crazy, man. Y'all niggas fucking crazy. I'm trying to be serious. But mama issues, like you never hear them niggas say daddy. They never, not one time you hear mama. Like mama is the God in the black community. Mama is the one that cannot be talked about. Mama is the one that can't do no motherfucking wrong. Mama can be a crack fiend sucking off your homeboy. Mama can be a motherfucking abuser beating you with extension cords fresh out the shower. My mama was so motherfucking creative on how she whipped our motherfucking ass. It made me understand that women were way more violent than niggas. My daddy and uncles and grandpa didn't do this shit. Them niggas said, go get a switch. Dude. Or they'll say, I'm going to get my belt. These motherfuckers make you braid. They braid 2 and 3 switches together. They wait till you go to bed and then whoop you up when you get out the fucking covers. Motherfucker grab a goddamn broom. Motherfucker grab a goddamn hanger. Remember the shit that used to be on the TV? The motherfucker 2 little antennas to go up. Motherfucker take the goddamn antenna off the Thunderbird, nigga, and beat your ass with it. You niggas know. The niggas that had Thunderbirds back in the day, them motherfuckers would beat you with that. They were creative on how they fucked you up. Talking about women need protection. Women need protection from other bitches more than anything in 2025.
Man, hold on.
It is in fucking insane.
Yo.
Y'all laughing? I don't know. I'm telling the truth.
It's true. It's the truth.
It's funny though.
So basically, we simps. We all simps if we raise in single mother community because we have an affection for our mothers. How many niggas you know right now? You slapped a stank ass, slut ass sister or cousin that's been fucked 13 niggas on the block. Will shoot you in your face 55 times if they find out you hit that bitch. Crash out completely. And now he's in prison for damn 59 years, nigga, with no goddamn parole. And somebody is fucking her in the ass and he can't do nothing to protect her. How is that? What goes on in the minds of the men in our community when we're so loyal to something that ain't loyal to us? And these are the same women that will call the police, call your enemy and get you shot up at the gas station.
Come on now. Hey, and let me put this up here because Sydney's still cooking. Cardi had a boyfriend in prison for over 6 years. She dumped him shortly before she got signed. And then this also feeds, there's the fact that there's a TV show called Love After Lockup. Okay. I'm saying this, all of the men and women that we sit back and have these conversations about, they all raised the same way. Like if you come from a 2-parent home, your dad is on you if you're a daughter. If he care about his bloodline, right? If he care about the safety of his son, he'll tell him to don't worry about the worst women. You know, he will keep that out the way. He will put that out there, you know, or at least live his life in such a manner was an example to say, you know what, that's not the way I was raised, you know. And that's why I came up with this question. What percentage of men do y'all believe are responsible for reproducing with the worst women? Because what Rashida said earlier was valid. Yeah, it's some men out here that validate these women. But what percentage of men do you believe are responsible for the validation of these women?
75%.
You believe that?
If we make up 70% of the black, if 75% of the black community or 73 is children out of wedlock, then let's just say a nigga 75% of the men.
What you got, Tony?
I'm saying a little less than half.
Okay. Service, what you got?
Yeah, Trey, I think you're being a bit humble about those numbers. I was about to say somewhere around the 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
Sheeta,
because this ties back to what Sheeta was saying earlier, that she's asking questions about, the men be a wish. Victor himself already stated that we have all these undisciplined sexual men that go out there doing dumb fuck shit, and there's too many simps out there for women to not have anybody in her rotation, for support. That's why, if the government isn't going to do anything, all of these simps are going to take over.
So, Sheeta, say what you got to say on this. What you got?
What on what y'all just said about the percentage? I can't really give you numbers like that. I just know that I'll say this, it's just easy because I'm a woman, right? And I'm a certain type of woman. If I wanted certain things from a dude, it's just so easy to kind of like, it is so easy. So it's like it's so easy, right? So yeah, even with me having 3 kids, at my age, it's so easy. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm not saying y'all weak, but it's just
no, you calling it for. Well, let me.
You guys kind of,
because I want to do a process of elimination, because you can't have it both ways, right? Even for the guys, right?
Yep.
The majority of men don't have children in the black community.
I don't know about that.
No, you don't have to know. I know it. The majority of it's over 55% of men do not have children at all. And then there's then the next largest group of men with children are married, and it's like 25 to 30%. So the main reproducers are 25 to 30%. So that means that all of those women that are unmarried, that 75 to 80% are sleeping with the same guys.
Exactly.
That's the single parent community. I'm trying to tell y'all that it's a lot of people that's raised in a 2-parent home. The women ain't attracted to offsets, and the men ain't attracted to the Cardi Bs.
Nope.
And so if a bunch of men don't have kids, then who's responsible for reproducing with the Cardi Bs and the offsets?
I don't know. Where do you get them stats from?
Oh, the CDC, blackdemographics.com.
I want to say, because I don't know too many niggas that ain't got kids.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what.
We see the kids
you got kids.
Of course not.
I know. Look, let's just do a quick one, right? Do you know more men without kids or more women without kids?
Men. But how many men here don't have kids?
I don't have no kids.
I got kids.
You got kids?
Yep.
Hell yeah, I got kids.
I already knew y'all had kids.
We all got kids in this bitch.
Yep.
The only reason why, the only person that ain't got kids is you. So, man, like when we do the social test, I don't see that shit because I be outside touching ass and grass.
Because most of the people you touching, the dating pool is single parents.
But the reason why I'm leaning with him though, because I can name 3 people right now that probably got like 30 kids between them. NBA YoungBoy, Future, and Nick Cannon. That's and like 30 kids, right?
Check this out, Tony. Hold up, and Tony, check this out. Hold up. And Tony, you talking about celebrities, right? I'm talking about, think about people in your phone. When you scroll through, how many, do you know more men without children or more women without children?
I know more men without children.
Okay.
Yeah, how many
women do y'all know that don't have kids at all?
These hoes fucking. And
I mean, I know about 4.
right? I mean, I'm telling you,
And
man.
those are the women I'm talking to. So
It's something about when that second and third baby come out that canal that make that motherfucker strong.
So the reality is y'all two represent all the dudes that's humping the Cardi B's.
Who?
You and Tony.
Hey, to my defense.
I ain't no defense. You wouldn't wear it.
Hey,
The only defense you needed was condoms.
wait a minute, player.
listen,
To my defense, I ain't had a kid in 10 years.
Well, that's cool, but they still here.
I'm in the new. I had 5 kids before I was 30. Let me tell you, before I went to the joint, I went to the prison before when I was 19. I had 3 kids.
I
had 3. So I was having kids like NBA YoungBoy, right? When I got out the box, I had 2 more. But I'm about to be 40 this year. I ain't had no kid in 10 years. Shit.
Yeah, y'all whole squad coochie bandits, man.
hey, listen.
Hey, Sydney, hold up, Sydney. If you ain't got no kids, look, and all my baby mamas, they never had no kids before I came along. Sydney.
Oh yeah, no.
Look,
now in Trey's defense,
if you ain't got no kids, you might need to go ahead and holler at a player, man.
Now, Trey, I got you. In Trey's defense, at least he's the only one on this panel that's honest about it. He's a coochie bandit, and he's not ashamed of it.
I'm not just out here fucking bitches at these day and age. Mm-hmm. Since my hairline went, so did my player card.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying. I ain't no player. I be doing shit. I mean, I do regular shit, courting shit.
Shout out to Layla.
You're responsible now. I'm sorry.
She said, I'm a woman who's childless. A majority of men and women I come across have children. However, I do know men.
She said, no baby, no ring. Look, baby, look here. I'll do the right thing. If you ain't got no baby, no ring, like I said, having no kids is being a virgin in the Black community.
Yeah.
It's very low.
Sad to say, but yeah.
Like, but these are the type of conversations that need to be had to put it in perspective, because it's a lot of women running around here thinking every man got a bunch of baby mamas, and it's a bunch of men running around thinking that everybody got kids, and that's not true. You know what I'm saying? And in fact, there's been a bunch of studies that shows that Generation Z is reproducing less. Virginity is rising amongst younger people. So I understand over 35, whatever. Yeah, you probably gonna have some kids, and then after that it changes. But like you said before, you had 3 kids before you was 30, right?
Yeah, but don't nobody want that emo coochie, man.
Oh.
Coochie.
I heard more. Like don't nobody want that motherfucking coochie, bro.
You know, Gen Z is waking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gen Z is waking up to the trash that's in the communities out here, and
yeah, real shit. That's what it is. It's us, the ones that's putting the information out there. They getting game that we couldn't get.
Yep. Yep. And Layla, she said something. She's a U.S. resident, Ethiopian born, and Canadian raised. See, that's
Canadian. Damn, I'm sorry.
See what? So
Layla, what you look like?
Family. So
yeah, hey, go check her out, D.
Hey, I make deliveries in Canada.
Look like she might need to shut up.
You said what, D?
She might need to be quiet. You over here dropping
Canada.
Talking about she Eritrean and all this other shit. We going over there. We
yeah.
Yeah, man. So there's another example of that, because once you get outside of like US influence and like the level, I believe that the generation of the 50s and 60s that raised our parents, they was out here, being sexually reckless and not really telling the truth, because most people come in the Black community, that firstborn son ain't usually the biological, because they've been talking about how 40% of the children are not the biological father's children.
Damn.
So they're not even talking about how reckless the women are being with their bodies. You got to understand, they make TV shows, the Paternity Court, Love After Lockup, Maury Povich, Judge Judy, Lauren Lake, divorce court, they always at some point have a paternity dispute. I was a victim of paternity fraud the first time around. You know what I'm saying? So like at some point, it's not the men. And then at some point, it's not the women.
Who is it?
But the group of men, huh?
That's deep.
Yeah.
Who is it then? If it's not the
Paternity
men or the
fraud?
women?
Damn.
Well, if it's, I'll tell you right now, if you saw for the majority, it's the women's fault. Now, when you look at the fact that also out of that 13% of men that fall into the baby daddy category, most of them father children between the age of 15 and 19. So who's raising them? Not their daddies.
Nope.
So that still kind of falls on the woman, right? Now, just like you gave an example of having your kids, three of your kids before the age of 30, if you do that all your life, that says a whole lot more about you. You know what I'm saying? Down the line, right? At that point, you just don't care. So can't nobody do anything with a person that moves that way. So, you know, down the line, we had to start looking at, hey, maybe you're just making choices that you want to make and nothing else. But I believe the majority of these men that fit this behavior, they all raised seeing their mamas naked.
Unfortunately.
Well, yeah. I mean,
no, because my mama different. My mama was one of those mamas. My mama stayed naked until we was damn near grown, and she'll still walk around the house naked and don't give a damn.
Yeah, back in the days, man. Mamas, they used to just get out the shop and mob down the hallway.
Right,
hey,
mama.
Hey, my mama. Don't go use the bathroom. You taking the shit. Your mama hop in the shower. Just.
Oh no, that's wild.
Nah, but it wasn't even. It wasn't even
like that. Just how
no, but my mom never did that. But
even what you saying, like I wasn't even thinking like. Why are you naked? It was just regular shit.
Exactly.
Right. They used to just buy it. Until I think I got to a certain age, it was like, all right, mama, like, golly, like, no.
I think once I left the house and I came back, I'm like, cause I forgot all about this shit. Yeah. Like my mom, y'all know my mama. My mama is goofy. She would chase us around the house naked. We were like, put the clothes on. But this is like, the age of 21 to 20 now. You know what I mean?
21?
nah, bro. We not on that shit. I don't know what you heard.
I'll tell you what they said.
That ain't it. Like, nigga, I got plenty of cousins. We grew up with our motherfucking mamas, homeboys too. Nigga, it's one thing for you to be around your mama and you walk in her room because you so used to going in her motherfucking room when you want because ain't nobody to check you.
Right.
And you see your mama naked. And it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's way different.
That's one thing. But to have a weird ass mama that's chasing you,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
That's crazy.
Our mamas, nigga. Mama. Sometimes mama be tired from work and she'll be in the kitchen with her robe open or some shit, sneaking eating shit in the middle of the night like you. She just beat you to the snacks, and she's in that.
I hate that.
And she's in that motherfucker comfortable. And you be like,
shit.
I get that.
But that's what happens when a daddy ain't around. Daddy is like, look, nigga, that's your mama, but that's my wife. Nigga, don't talk to my wife like that before I kill you.
Yep.
Nigga, I will murder you, nigga.
Right. And make another one.
It's on that type of time.
Make another one.
Hey, before she get up, he be like, hey, I know you ain't about to go in that motherfucker like that. Touch ground, turn the fuck around.
Right.
Close yourself. Because
Right.
checking, because a real man checks a woman like she a child.
Facts.
Yep.
Go put some clothes on.
That's a whole nother conversation. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yep. No, you man, like those dudes that like these some of the code words that you can listen to him say. I don't feel nobody but God. That dude ain't got no daddy in most cases. You know what I'm saying? Because your daddy is supposed to be the first representation of God.
Yep.
And when he tell you something and you play with him, and like you said, there's a big difference in disrespecting your mama and then disrespecting his wife.
Man, my grandfather was that nigga. Like when that nigga stood, you just like that nigga in his old age, you like,
yeah, them hard hands.
What's going on with this nigga, man?
Right.
Everybody's scared of this nigga.
Everybody's scared.
Nigga
Tony,
don't even lose their aura until they just get sick and can't even. Men work until the day they gone, boy.
Correct.
Yeah.
You don't even. You think this nigga invincible?
Do something to you, Tony. What you got, bro?
Oh yeah, they definitely regulate a lot of different things, and a lot of things don't be going on when dad in the home. But yeah, the looseness with the mom, yeah, I be having to tell certain people about that. Like, why are you walking around your son like that? Like, is you trying to like twist his mind or something? Like,
man, look, because
it's just weird. Like, I would never do that in front of my daughter. I would never do that in front of my sons. Like.
So, for example, right, this outfit I got on, I got a son that's 16. I got two girls, and I have a son 16. But I was in my room. And it's been chilling. And so I came out here in the living room at my desk, and so I could get a better light. And my son, he comes out and he sees me, like, Mom, what you? He said, are you just like that? You know, he asked me why I'm dressed like that, you know, and stuff like that. He said, you dress all like a state, like whatever. Like I told him I'm doing a podcast. He asked me, is it only? He said like only fan type of thing, right? Because it's not really, you know what I'm saying. But I'm relaxed in my room, and I come out, and it just had the skirt, but it's a little short, right? So it was just kind of like,
how did that light come on like that? How did you make that light come on?
It's they're out there like that. I don't even know. It's actually better light or not.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're not complaining.
Leave that on. Yeah, leave that on. Severe. Leave that light on. It's in my kitchen, man. But nah, so I understand. It's like my son, like D said, like my son, like I'll be taking a shower and I'll come home in my room and I'll have my towel. And he used to come. I'm like, boy, knock on my door, and he make like you know what I'm saying, like. But it's like, but just to walk around, like I'm very careful with my son, you know.
He don't even have no friends coming over because he got the fine mama.
He said, oh no, like he'll stand behind me, man. He'll stand behind me.
Okay, no, he ain't stand behind. Does his friends come over and hang out?
His friends come like not very often. My
man,
son, he nonchalant. He nonchalant.
And this is why on Pornhub we got the mothers I like to fuck section.
Oh Lord.
Hey, look
that light on.
Jada, mother I like to fuck.
Yeah, go ahead.
Look, Philadelphia. So
the nigga said North Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground. Hey man, look, man. Yeah, you funny, man.
It's a psychological imprint that comes with that. I got another video.
Yeah. That nigga said
girls who grow up with a naked mom are the true girls. I think that we view the world differently, and I think that we view other women differently.
That young lady proceeded to talk about if you grew up with a naked mom, you appreciate the woman body more, you a girl's girl. And I know she talking to the women, but that had the totally opposite effect on me as a young man growing up with a naked mama. My mama was a big woman. I mean, she was a fairly big woman. And I'm like, she just walk around naked all the time. To the point, I thought it was normal. Being naked was normalized in my head until I at least became like in high school. I swear to God, I never seen a naked woman until I turned 18. And it did nothing for me. It did nothing. Me and this girl, we about to hang out, do our grown people stuff. Nothing happened, like nothing. I felt nothing. Very, very beautiful girl, very beautiful, but being naked is normalized in my head. Like I couldn't even do nothing with the girl because being naked is normal. Like I didn't feel nothing. So I'm looking at her, the girl looking at me. She's like, what's up? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I think I'm gay because I'm like, you real pretty, but like seeing you, like you pretty, but it ain't doing nothing for me. Like right now, like when women be taking those beautiful ass pictures of them sculptures, art, like I look at a woman's body as a work of art. And art do not arouse me. Like, so whenever I look at a woman, it's like I'm looking at a painting. And like a painting do nothing for me. Like she's beautiful, but like I like words. I like words of affirmation. That gets me going.
I mean, the problem is that I've seen stuff like that happen from people that grew up with their moms walking around naked all the damn time. Yeah, from what they told me, that it fucks with their what they call it, libido.
The
Man,
libido.
fuck them niggas.
Hey,
What the fuck is wrong with these niggas?
Desensitizing is real.
I'm telling you.
Is anybody in this motherfucking panel desensitized?
Hell no.
From
man, look, man, I've been jacking off my whole fucking life. I'm not fucking desensitized.
Listen, again, I know that. I've seen the conversation. So
the fuck? Like what we talking about? Like, we see ass on social media every day. Ass walking, man, Sheeta, stand up, turn around, touch the ground. We not desensitized, nigga.
At all.
Yeah, then they get mad when you spank them.
Matter of fact, we don't even need Blue Chew.
Shut up. You don't need what? You don't need what, D?
We definitely don't. That's a good.
Because right now, what is the masculine version of ovulating?
Oh man, look, that's so funny. I said, man, if men could ovulate,
boners. I'm boner rating.
Hey.
No, real shit. Yeah.
Oh man.
And it's like the things that's being taught, you gotta figure like certain generations, you had the blaxploitation that was popping, super flying, all that shit. Like the pimps was in the picture. So it was like a different sexuality was a little different. Like now it's like super strange now.
Well, it's feminine.
Strange.
You
It's scary.
Let's be honest here. Pimps,
because you don't know who's who nowadays.
That's true, but pimps, 70s pimps had a feminine had a feminine type of presentation. To be honest.
They did.
They had a feminine presentation. I ain't gonna break one fingernail going oops upside your head.
Yeah. Hey, and most
now, they had the game, but they was very feminine with how they dressed. That is dysfunction.
Oh yeah. Except Prince.
That was dysfunction. It was great. It was a hell of a demonstration, but it was dysfunction.
Yep.
No, facts it was.
And
they
that's
had perms and all that. Yeah.
And that's the point. I believe the people that function in that dysfunction are mentally ill. That's why they keep reproducing with each other, stressed out and making babies.
Boy, look, it be thrilling.
And this is what you create the women, and this is where it comes from. You create the women, and the women. See, okay, hold on, D. So it starts with that. Oh, hold on, D. And so it starts with that. You are mating with these type of women. They have the babies, right? And then the babies are stuck in a home, and it decorate the kids. So you leave an offspring that's all effed up now.
Rashida, wait a minute.
This is so ignorant. This is
but
so.
You hear what I said. But you hear what I said. Did you hear what I said though?
Yes.
Great. Then they suck with and then it's the woman that you chose is raising your offspring or raising offspring, which is becoming out in the world. And then that's how it looks. It's just a developmental list.
That is correct.
It's a seed. It's a seed.
Girl, I wish I would have found you 20 years ago.
You were still too young for me 20 years ago.
Now, how old was you?
20 years ago, I was 27. I was actually still married.
Oh, yeah. See, I would have been just the right age. 20 years ago, I was
married.
I was 19. I didn't give a man. Oh yeah, you would have been on some Cardi B shit.
Yeah, I like older guys. I always like the older. My ex-husband's 15 years old. He's 15 years older than me.
So why don't you get with an older nigga now?
Ain't she married?
No, I'm not. I'm not married. No, I'm not married.
Oh, we can talk then.
Hey,
if I was married, I would listen. If I was married, I wouldn't be like. Listen, if I was married, I wouldn't have stand up and show. I wouldn't did all that shit if I was married. I would not do all that. Yeah.
That was a good look.
Rejected me.
But you shut.
Cardi would have did that.
Feminine,
you said what?
Friendly.
Cardi B would have did that.
Yeah, that's Cardi B. I wouldn't did that.
Cardi would have did more than that.
I ain't doing that. So.
Cardi would have bent that motherfucker over, looked back, and stuck her tongue out.
Facts.
Eat the groceries.
Suck that tongue out for you.
I feel like Alicia Keys did that too, though.
Nah, her husband. I ain't doing that. No.
Wow, she hitting them keys.
I'm
that
telling
was another one.
And that's the point. Everybody y'all name got the same behavior. All of, and they come from the same way to be raised. You know what I'm saying? Either their dads was moving. Man, look, when it come down to everybody in the industry is like that. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to music, especially rap music, what do you think about Mary J? She rap about, well, not rap about, but she sing about all of the dysfunction and delusion she participated in.
Nobody want to hear that shit from her, nigga. She been singing the same song for goddamn 40 years. Mary J, girl, shut the fuck up.
She be waiting.
Leave my girl Mary J alone. Leave my girl Mary J alone.
Talking about, nigga, you been singing the same goddamn shit for 40 years. Girl, you ain't never grew, bitch. You, what the fuck?
What's the 411?
God damn. At least Jill Scott and motherfucking, at least they motherfucking got transitional goddamn songs. India Reed, these you can see the growth. But bitch, you in the same spot you was in 93. when you and Method Man was on that fucking building, bitch, you still going through the same shit.
Come on.
Yeah.
But R. Kelly was passed around by his aunts.
Huh?
That's crazy.
R. Kelly was passed around by his aunts.
And that's who I think about when dude was talking about his naked mom. That's who I think about, R. Kelly, because he spoke about his mom like he used to put his mouth on the lipstick part when she, like, when he speak about his upbringing, like, that shit is crazy.
Sweet lady.
That's why he was so.
Yeah,
that nigga got a fetish for innocence.
They turned him out. A lot of y'all been turned out. That's watching this, they're gonna get upset. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Yeah,
listening to his music, it like do something different to me now. Cause it's like he was really talking to kids that whole time.
I don't know about that, Jane. So okay. Let's go there.
Your body telling you, yeah.
You don't think 12 plays to a kid?
Nah. I think
he was married to Aaliyah.
So what is the age? Okay, what is the age that y'all deem to be just? Because pedophile is when you mess with a kid that hasn't went through puberty. That's not pedophilia.
I don't know, man.
What is it? Because in other countries, once a young lady gets to a point where she's through puberty, and she's childbearing age, and she's responsible enough, she can be married, right?
And some of the
So, what is it in America? We got this shit. Where is it just 100% immoral? What age is it? Because I was a teenager, fucking teenagers.
No, and I think that's cool. I think if you above 3 years of a female in the teens, you getting a little crazy.
I want to make sure we have this conversation responsibly, because I ain't got time to get my channel banned. Because
right.
Yeah. So we want to make sure we use the right language. We want to talk about PDF file. You know what I'm saying? That's some of the this needs to be had the right way. You know what I'm saying? It's already a touchy area.
Okay, right. So why 3 years though? Why is it okay for a teenager to practice an adult act on another teenager when it's ultimately taking away the sacred sense of the body as it is? Why is that okay for teenagers to sleep with each other?
Because by law here in the United States, it cannot be considered a statutory rape.
Great.
That's just by law. Now in history, as soon as the young lady started bleeding, she would be made off. You know, because she's a childbearing age now. She'll be made off to the right family or whatever it is to get, connections and whatnot. But right now, in this day and age, some states, if I believe probably Oregon or Washington, some states with parents' permission, you can marry off a 14-year-old.
And that's typically around the world. There's the age of consent around the world is different. Well, we ain't trying to go there. How old was the chicks that Kelly was messing with?
Who, Kelly?
Well, we know for sure Aaliyah was 15 years old. Her parents handed her off.
I was doing my best fucking at 15.
Hey, you had the energy.
I'm telling you, man, it's nothing like. I mean, I told a nigga this, and he was like, "What the fuck?" I said, "Nigga, when I was 14 and 15, there was nothing like that pussy."
Yeah, my kids are watching, so I plead the fifth.
Hey,
that motherfucker. Let me tell you something. I was sneaking out of motherfucking windows, nigga. I see why, because that motherfucker was brand new and fresh.
That's why dogs be getting hit in the street. You be like, damn, how come the dog got hit on the interstate? Because it was crossing the street for some coochie. So,
so like in real life.
So I wanna like you ask a question about like age of consent, pretty much, right?
So when is it like, because they fully grown when you drive past these, bro? I got a daughter in junior high school.
That's what I was about to ask is that y'all guys that are parents, what age would be decent for y'all?
It's really their mindset for real. It ain't the body. It's really like my daughter, like these kids. I was dating a chick. She was 21. Man, this bitch was so dumb. I felt like I felt like I was dating a fucking 13-year-old. Like a lot of them are not socially developed like back in the day, or in other places in the world where they could really make good decisions. So in America, I think shit, you might need to wait a little longer than 21. Because they physically are there, but mentally, these niggas is behind.
Yeah.
Right.
Now that mental part, it would be if she had responsible parents. He or she had responsible parents in the household, which is the main case with the topic of the show. We see here in the United States, that is a big problem now.
I say 18.
Right now, for example, when my daughter turned 18, I would have married her off to somebody. I do things strategically. She's just not going to marry anybody. And the main thing that pissed off the mama and a whole bunch of the other family members and everything is that, if she ever got with somebody, like boyfriend or tried to date or whatever, I personally would do the background check, not just on him, but his family. Right? I'll see his standing. I'll do all this and that. I'll go check with the law enforcement to see about his his criminal record, things of that nature. And then I would also question him as well as, let's say, let's say he's young, so obviously his finances aren't really there. But however, if I do decide that this is somebody, that means this is somebody that I would, whoever I would set for her to marry, if he's the same age as her, I would mentor that person to be, if I decided he was to marry her, then I would take him in as a student to mentor him, so that way he can be successful. Because remember, you're not just marrying him, you're also marrying the family and all this other stuff.
That's real.
Yeah. Tony, what you got?
Wow, that's a deep dive. Man's gotta be out their teens.
Because they still in the crib.
That's what I'm saying. When they out their teens, like it's like I'm cool with that. I'm cool with their decision making abilities and all that outside of their teens. But like in their teens, no.
It does wisdom does maturity come with age, or does it come with stage?
Stage, absolutely. Experiences, maturity.
With a woman, the things we like in a woman is everything that has to do with her not having experience. Like the more experience a woman has, the more worthless she becomes. Like, who wants a strong, independent bitch with a bunch of experiences?
And bad experiences at that.
Like, I was with this bitch, she done did everything. Like, you couldn't even take this bitch on a hot air balloon fucking ride. Like,
did everything.
Like you didn't date yourself out the fucking goddamn everything. She did every position. Motherfucker talking about. You know what I said, Rashida? What I say? She told me to do what? Go what?
Yeah.
Deeper.
Oh yeah, deep. You say deeper.
I can't go no deeper. My pelvic bone in this motherfucker.
Deeper. I want it deep.
Yeah, don't say that. That's how you get pregnant.
Nobody told you to mess with a brontosaurus Rex.
Tell a man deeper. That's how you get pregnant. Don't do that.
For real. It be that real though.
But that's synonymous to how a woman gets experience and get ruined.
Yep.
Sheeta, what you want to add to this part right here?
No, I totally agree with D because I'm a woman, so I can speak on experience. But I would say, because I have two girls, right? I would prefer them, but it's up to them. But if I can choose, I would choose an older guy with my girls, right? Because like even though my marriage didn't work out, but the point of a man that's a little older, mature, right? It's just it brings stability. I think you can learn, and it's just something the mindset. I'm not saying that a young man. 'Cause I've been hearing some young men they got their mind right. So like D said, it is about the mind. So I'm not saying all young men or whatever, but I ain't saying too much older because whatever. But I believe in old like dating up in age. That's just me. And if a girl is younger, right? Because with us girls, if a man's older, he can mold you. Because I know when I met my husband, I was built on. I didn't start having smacks. I'm smacks because I'm be on TikTok a lot. Smack sex. So I was 23. I was a virgin until I was 23 years old. So I kept myself till I was 23, and I met my husband. I probably was with one or two other people, maybe. So I maybe had to, whatever. But I was still unexperienced, right? So when I met him, he taught me everything about when it came to like making love and stuff like that. I learned everything from him. Had my first child, stuff like that. So it didn't work out, but he was 15 years older than me. But I'm just saying, if a woman has a lot of bodies on her, it is like it causes like our mental play with our mental because if you're having smets, keep saying smets. I'll be on TikTok a lot because they have their own language. And you're dating and you're being intimate with these other men, it can cause problems. Even though women lie, they lie a lot because they're lying because in reality they're probably lying because they like that guy. But in reality, it's like they are comparing these men to other men they deal with. So that's the reality of it. And then it causes more of a mental because us women, we're very emotional because things are inserted into us. So we still probably have some type of attachment to some of the men, even if we don't think so. So having a whole bunch of bodies sometimes is not good for us, it's to experience that. Because if I had my husband, if it would have worked out, I would have had all his kids. I wouldn't experience, I only been in two relationships with my kids. My ex-husband, I had a kid, then my kids, I was with him for 10 years. I had two kids with him, so wasn't married, but we was together 10 years. So
Gotcha. So I think generally speaking, everybody up here agrees at the top of their teens and the low end of their 20s, is what they would like to see,
Yep.
But
if it could be in her 30s. If she's going into a situation where the motherfucker secure,
I agree with that too.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not if the nigga. What if he? Because there's levels to niggas out here. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm 39,
right?
But I'm a old fly nigga.
Fly nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be an old fly nigga. I'm always gonna be. Damn, Uncle Donnie be clean than a bitch.
Mean ass.
You know what I'm saying? Uncle Donnie cold. Uncle Donnie in outside. He know what's going on. Like he is not a square.
So 39 is old though.
I mean, to a young lady that's 22 and 23.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it'd be
I mean, I got a 22-year-old.
Yeah.
And she be hating on me. And you a simp. You a sucker, daughter.
She be hating. She be hating.
God damn.
Oh,
22, 39. Wow.
Yeah. Hey, what do you have her? 16, 15?
Hey, he looks like he's in his 20s.
I got one that's 18. She's so cold. She ain't even pretty. She ain't beautiful. She's gorgeous.
That's what I'm talking about right there, man.
There's levels to pretty. Like all my daughters is pretty, right? All
you got to know what your boundaries are.
But that 18-year-old, the 19-year-old, I mean, that motherfucker gorgeous. So she gonna be able to play some games and do some things that some of the niggas can't.
No. Yeah. I'm gonna put up a crazy question. If men could get pregnant, would they be more responsible with their sexual choices?
Hell yeah, they would.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. They was,
Yeah.
they got to carry the baby, body change. Yeah, they're gonna be more
Shit.
responsible. They're gonna be.
Nigga,
What, I mean, seriously,
I stopped eating hot food because it tore my ass up.
for real. That's the truth right there. I mean, seriously, where's the baby gonna come out?
You
Still gonna hurt
crazy?
regardless.
Have you ever sat on the motherfucking toilet, nigga, and took everything off of you in that bitch sweating?
Yeah, I had to take my shirt off.
Hey man, nigga, hell no.
Take
They
my shirt off
say
and
that's like
everything.
having a baby, nigga.
D.
Sweating.
Yeah, you gotta be out your motherfucking mind. That's what I'm saying. How you bitches doing this shit 3 and 4 times, getting cut open and shit, getting like you've been shot in the stomach.
Yeah.
How do you have a C-section for 3 ain't shit niggas? And we can't even
Never had
stand
a
a
C-section. I never had a C-section.
Can you imagine a man that can get pregnant talking about, oh, let's have another baby? Hell no. Hell no.
No, but being pregnant is a good experience though. Carrying the baby, experience the baby inside you is
Bro,
not
go to
always
hell.
bad.
Listen, we'll take your word for it.
It's not.
We'll take your
It's
word for
not.
it. That's it.
It's the part of giving
Bro, go to
the
hell.
birth, giving
We
the
love you. We'll
birth
take your
part.
word for it.
It's giving the
Fuck
birth
up.
part. That's the hardest part, the labor.
What?
But carrying the baby, not much. It is a
Get
good
the fuck
experience.
out of here. You
It-
motherfuckers be swollen eating
It
dirt
is,
and
yeah.
goddamn
no.
It's only
Crisco.
swollen.
Get the
D,
fuck out of here, you pickle
That's
eating
the
motherfuckers.
D. That's the last trimester, last trimester, like
You
the
know,
7,
hunger
8, 9
pains and
months.
everything.
But the first one is actually it feels good, like carrying the, you see the baby like whoop, and it be sweet, your
Man, I don't
stomach.
give a fuck, man. Look, I don't want to experience eating pickles and butter cookies. Like,
No.
He said, "Oh man,
But
feet
yeah,
swelling
if
up
the
and
men
shit.
could though, yeah,
I'm hungry. Make me a pickle raisin sandwich. No.
I would have all the contraceptives, all of them.
I want to deal with that shit.
And the reason I
On
brought this
hand.
question up, right? Let me tell you what prompted this
I'll be
question.
rich.
So one of my guys, he probably watching now, but he's in Iraq, and we have these funny ass conversations all the time. And I said, man, if a man could get pregnant and you was because Dontre brought up ovulating, the male version of it, right? Whatever that is. If I call you up and you say, man, I'm boner rating right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're not going to no club. You're not going outside. You like, I'm in the house for however long your cycle is, right?
oh
like,
Lord, what if a man had a cycle, man? Like, what if
Nigga, we do, nigga, we go through some shit like we
But
gotta
y'all
go to
don't
the gym.
know, but y'all don't like bleed the bleeding part is the emotion. Yeah, come on.
No,
Y'all
we make
most things are
we make shit bleed.
okay.
Now listen. All right. It's bad enough we already seen what happens when you have men that are men running amok with their emotions. We already seen it. Now imagine if they had actually boner rating. All right. And the emotions built up that way through boner rating. The whole world would be destroyed. The world would be destroyed. Who would be around right now?
When a motherfucker is horny, that's an emotion.
I understand that.
That's a feeling.
Like a cycle.
But if you can also menstruate and have children like women, I mean, it's got to come out one way, number one. And number two, right, you're feeling the exact same hormone imbalance that women are facing when they get pregnant. Because that emotion, those hormones go up and down, up and down. All right. I have 2 children that I know about, the same woman. And when she was pregnant, it was wild. It was wild.
And the reason this question is important, right? And tying it back to the Cardi B situation when I broke down all the data about who's got kids and who doesn't, and because we say who's responsible for this, right? Are we saying that men are more or less sexually responsible with their bodies than women?
No.
Are women more responsible with their bodies or men more responsible with their bodies?
No, we're not. Nobody. We just don't have the same responsibilities.
That is true.
Bro, as many bitches, oh my God. I would be a 13-time baby mama.
I'm sure you would. And you'd be complaining about your asshole all the way too.
I would be a pretty hoe. I would have so many motherfucking bitches.
Yeah, stay away from jalapenos.
He said everything, baby.
Think about it. If I took the same approach with a pussy,
Oh,
or I'll be a
God.
serial killer.
Oh, man.
Add spice or add sugar? Pick one.
I don't know, nigga.
And there's definitely a lot of serial killers. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Boy. No clinic
imagine,
killers.
imagine all the Simps pregnant.
Man, all of the Simps would be pregnant.
That's a fact.
All of the Simps would be pregnant.
So, and have another one in the oven as soon as one come out. They got another one in there.
Pure bust downs for the rest of their lives.
They for the rest of their life.
Yep.
If the world was created all over again, like if we had a second world and we had to start over, you guys will probably be the ones that have a kid. Us women wouldn't be the ones that had to switch it around and make y'all.
That's what I'm saying. Like you being honest right there, Sheeta, because like most women would say, I wish them dudes could get pregnant.
And Sheeta, if the world was born all over again, you would have a 10-inch dick.
Listen, man, I'll be the fun. I'll probably be I'll be an HOE. I probably would. I'll be like, yeah, everybody that's swinging there.
Now, Rashida.
Oh man.
Rashida.
Well, you know, look at you. You be fucking the shit out them bitches. Look at you. Look how you just lit up when you thought about fucking them bitches. Now that's what we go through.
Rashida.
Yeah, what's up?
I have something to tell you. You don't promise you don't get mad.
Well,
I'm pregnant.
Oh, you pregnant? Oh, okay.
You're the only one I've been with.
Only one. Are you sure? Are you sure I'm the one you've been with?
Oh man, go to simulation.
You're the only one.
You the only one.
Look how you feeling. Look at you. You feeling it.
I'm thinking for real. Like I don't want no more. I don't want no kids right now.
You the baddie.
I don't want no kids right now. Not right now, man. I was just having fun. Shit, I was just having fun. I forgot that. Yeah.
That's okay. What you want to name him?
No, we'll wait until that shit come out, and then we'll find out if it's mine or not.
Rachidi?
Well, I'll be listen, man. I'll probably be hardcore. Like I'll be telling, like, I ain't gonna be attached to you until I find a D8.
Yeah, see, like that's been real.
Listen, I ain't going to the doctor office and that. Let me see you too.
You're not gonna take responsibility for this child?
If I find out it's mine.
I see you on Judge Judy then.
Man.
You talking to a black man. He ain't going to damn judge.
I'm like, damn.
Black women
gotta put this in perspective. You talking to a brother. That nigga is not going to Judge Judy.
Black women.
I'll take my kid. I'm fight for my kid. If that's mine, then
you gonna fight for your kid.
I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna get my responsibility, and I'm taking the kid.
Hey, Dontre.
Yeah, you ain't thought this.
I just got your message on Facebook.
He's just saying what's sound good.
I'm a woman, man. I don't know. I'm not the full man. Yeah.
Oh no, you're gonna take responsibility for this baby. I promise you.
Still a woman.
You better put a ring on it.
Oh hell no.
Hey, you better show them how to disappear.
Let me tell you how to get this ring.
Yo, that's
crazy.
But when you got to put it in that perspective, though, to see what the men are saying and what they see when they're saying this behavior in women is a negative thing for all of women.
Oh yeah,
because if you want to promote anything, you give it to women. Women bring attention to everything, good or bad. They can, you know, like they can make twerking on the headlights popular.
Mm-hmm. Twerking on the headlights. I mean, anytime there's ass involved.
Shut up and go bounce that ass.
Up when I said
bounce that ass.
Hey, go let's shut up and bounce that ass. That's what DB said.
That ass.
Shut your ass up and go bounce that ass.
Hey, my kind of girl. Hey, man, look.
Like Dante said, every time there's ass involved, right? There's a reason a man buys a $500,000 house that he can't afford.
Think about she can bounce that ass.
That's right. Because the woman with that ass said, "Oh my God, that's a nice tree in the back of the house."
They want to see some bouncing ass. That's why they
Oh
buy
my God,
that.
the bathroom looks so nice. So in
Yeah.
order to appease the woman with that ass, he has to buy the house.
Right. I couldn't be a man. I couldn't be a man. I couldn't
Oh,
be
I
one.
see that.
No.
You don't want to take responsibility for this kid.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't be a
And
man.
y'all have to press and like D said, press these bitches.
Look, they were twerking on Kamala's campaign tour.
Oh, and that was so cringe for
Yeah,
me.
I twerk too if I got paid that much.
Hey, D, if all y'all men had asses and breasts,
Hey, wait a
y'all
minute,
can make some money.
wait a minute. Wait the fuck a minute.
Like I didn't even react to that. Like you,
Come on, wait the fuck.
Yeah.
hey, you may
They
proceed.
were twerking and
You are not about to get away with that.
What happened?
No. Now, are you speaking in theory as a woman, or are you saying if they paid you enough money?
You gonna bounce that ass?
You gonna, man? You was talking about
No,
hit that music.
Talk to me.
No, I'm talking to my friend in the right corner.
Number one.
okay.
Number one.
How much would they pay? How much would it cost for you to twerk some ass?
Hold on. First, Victor, hit that music. All right. Now, number one, first thing I'll be doing is dancing salsa in merengue.
Would you bounce that ass for 20 grand?
Nah, those are cheap numbers, man. You gotta bounce that number up.
100,000.
See, it's one thing bouncing, it's another thing, and it's another thing actually taking it. You understand? Because remember who
so for 100 bands, would you twerk with no?
Remember who my baby daddy is. Remember who my baby daddy is up in the middle up there. All right, so I gotta make sure he's not gonna take responsibility, so I gotta twerk.
You gotta twerk because I ain't paying child support.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
I'm gonna work under the table. Shit. Working at the table, boy. I ain't getting no full job.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do Taco Bell.
Every day, somebody reaches
money will make some motherfucker do some shady things. I think a lot of rappers and suck some dick.
Yeah, take a look at those necks.
Door.
They didn't put a dick in their mouth.
Yeah, it's a lot of violent talk out here on the microphone.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna take his horse to the Old Town Road.
Man, look, that's all I can like. You gotta understand somebody's behavior. If they gonna be a violent punk that rap,
oh yeah,
and willing to put on a dress, you can't put nothing past them because they don't like. I personally love vagina too much to risk my freedom. So I'm gonna do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
you can't turn the light on.
Because the decisions that you're gonna make that's gonna take you away from the vagina. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be in there with some feet and some some farts. And feet and farts. You know what I'm saying? That's all that's in there. And somebody else's socks. Grown men braiding other grown men hair. Nah, bro. Like, I'm gonna be passionate about doing the right thing. So I ain't got to put myself in no messed up situation. You know what I'm saying? Because
just don't be mad at how I make my money, Trey.
So that's why these dudes that be real violent, like and don't take anything to provoke them. You don't know what they will do. You don't know what they've already reconciled. Like, yeah, man, I go in there and bust a dude down or something. You know, there's nothing. That's already in their behavior. Because it's just like how, like Don was talking about earlier, how violent women are to just each other. Those violent men, they raised by the women like that. Most dudes, if they got a dad in their life, they're gonna say, son, if you keep moving the way you're moving, you're gonna end up in there and you might be somebody's bitch. Because you can't beat them all. You can't.
Now, before that happens, I'm going to punch you in the mouth just to learn a lesson. And after I punch you in the mouth, you still decide to do what you're doing and get locked up, that's on you.
That's on you.
What's up, Denzel and Christina? I see y'all in there. Y'all in the comments acting up, laughing and shit.
Up in the comments, you think you could do this to me?
Yo,
yo, we got to get into like some Tubi movies or something. Like
this is crazy. I'm telling you,
got to get in the game.
Yeah, man. King Kong got shit on me.
King
man.
Kong.
This
that dude you was arguing, his name is King Kong. I did one of my lives.
Call me a
I
what?
told man, this nigga gonna tell me how to talk.
Listen,
do
if you
that.
ever gonna, Rashida,
We're
if you ever
not
gonna
gonna do that. We're not gonna do that in this room. We're not gonna do that.
You said what?
Rashida, if you're ever gonna call me anything, call me your baby mama.
Baby mama. Okay, that's my baby mama. I got to tell everybody I got a baby mama for real, y'all. He's that he. What I'm saying?
Hey, listen, I don't care about these other bitches. You talking about me here?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know how that is.
Man,
I'm like,
anyway.
I got a rotation. I got a rotation. Though you gonna
Yeah? I tell you, I'll beat
homeboy. I got a
listen,
homeboy
I don't
that
care
had a
who do
rotation.
I'll beat their ass.
He can have one girl. I got a homeboy that had one girl in one room,
Your
one,
homeboy
and
ain't
they
shit.
coming
Your
in and
homegirl
out.
ain't
They come
shit.
in and out. They come in and out.
Man.
Yeah.
You see how that flips?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna play this next video.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
We're gonna push it forward.
It is what it is. I did my decision. I'm growing and I'm happy. I'm excited.
Did when you went on to sit down with Gayle King, did you know you were going to, like, you knew you were going to, like, tell people you were pregnant, or did you in the moment just be like, I'm just ready to talk about it?
I wanted to talk things on my own term. Like, it's like, let me put out my tour. Let me put out my business. Let me put out everything on time. Like, everybody just feel like, well, hold. First of all, I don't ever tell. If people notice, like, I don't tell right away that I'm pregnant either. I'm very superstitious. Things just happen all the time, and I do believe that people speak evil on your kids, on your life, especially when you're pregnant. Oh, I hope the baby cross-eyed is maybe stupid or something like that. There's wicked people that really do that. Yeah. So it's like I don't even like to put it out there. I wasn't hiding. I couldn't hide. Like, I had to work. I had shit to do. So I ain't hiding from nobody. But it's like, damn, let me say it. Let me secure certain deals. Let me tell these white folks, like, hey, I got this at a certain time. Like, let me close shit up. I want to say it on my time. And I did say it on my time. Would it have been a difference if I wouldn't just say nothing and I would have came out like, hey, yeah, so I just had a baby. It wouldn't make no difference to you because I was going to still have it, whether I would tell you or not. But let me do it on my thing. Damn,
How y'all feel about that particular clip as it pertains to Cardi B maintaining the privacy of her pregnancy?
She has some truth to that. Like, there's some truth to that. You know, she wasn't wrong about keeping it out. I think she's
Turn the light back on.
I think she was being modest about, I think she was being disingenuous that she just didn't want to be embarrassed because she knew she was still married.
Facts.
Let's just be honest, you know what I mean? Like, she said she didn't even tell her mama now. Because she's scared of them. Like, this is the woman that was crying on social media because people didn't like her fucking album. And the only reason this bitch went platinum is because she took that WAP song and put it on the album. So she got accredited for what was on the app for the WAP song because it was on a mixtape. It wasn't put on the album. So she put that on the album and it automatically credited platinum.
Oh, that's a good question. Today, asking in the comments, was Cardi B embarrassed about her pregnancy, or was she just being private?
Embarrassed.
I think she's probably more embarrassed. Yeah, not really private. No, who knows?
Yeah, I think it's leaning on the embarrassed side, because if you're gonna publicly do all of these other antics, like all of the stuff that she was caught up in the last year or so to present, be proud about it. I mean, it'll be different if if your side relationship or your relationship business wasn't already public, and then it just happened, then people have a different perspective of it. But publicly, it just looks like word salad. That's just my opinion, though. You know.
Yeah.
So
now, first of all, she's Latina, so of course she can be pregnant. Now, the way she was talking, she's moving like a man. And to be honest, yes, she is embarrassed, but the way she's saying things is that she's being protective of her children, which is something I can appreciate. You know, when it comes to her kids, she don't play, except making kids with the wrong motherfuckers, like usual. So, you know, she's moving like a man, but she's making business decisions in the way that a man would do it, which is something that I would appreciate. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to taking care of the kids and whatnot. But unfortunately, she's bringing in the wrong men into her life, which are gonna unfortunately impact the children in the future. And that's pretty much it for now.
Gotcha.
I
don't think
it
it's
was
much
the
to.
embarrassment.
Yeah, come on, Tony. What you got?
Yeah, I think it was the embarrassment. I think like because the way they was cheering for her, like that was insane to me. Like she was doing some super amazing shit. Like that was just wow. Like there's no shame no more. I think we should bring shame back. Like,
man, that's why we got Dontre. You funky, dirty, grimy, dumb bum bitches. This is why we talk about you hoes every motherfucking day. Funky, nasty nigga, wop coochie hoes. Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
you out here getting pregnant by goddamn slutty buddies on the man side, nigga, and hiding.
Hit that music.
If you can't do, if you doing something that you're not proud of, you don't need to be doing it at all.
That is true.
Fact. And this nigga, man, this nigga is a space age pookie. This nigga is having motherfucking 3-4 kids like this year. Like I haven't even accomplished that in all my pookie dreams. And I didn't did some shit, nigga. I done did some shit, man. I done fucked sisters, mamas, daughters. I done did all kind of motherfucking shit.
Now, Dontre, the question is now, all right, are you mad at her because you're being a misogynist, or are you mad at her because she's doing it better than you?
Look, she can let me tell you something, bro. She can massage this dick, and she can do it.
Because she doing it better.
I'm not fucking playing. I'm gonna let a hoe be a hoe in peace.
Yeah, listen. Peace. All I can say is when you do it, remember she has a butt lift, so make sure you get those old pictures like they did in the cartoons. Put it between your nose, because you all know that butt lift.
No, ain't none of that. We're gonna get her one of them little pillows for the edge of the bed, and I know what I'm gonna do to Cardi. She's about to gag. I think what they call that shit? Gagging. Yeah, gagger. Yeah. She's about to be a gagger. I'm already know what time it is, man. She's a dirty girl. Like you don't kiss her, you don't hold her tight, you don't look in her eye, man. You go straight dom on shorty.
That's right. You speak all kinds of dirty shit while you're doing it. That's the kind of woman she is, yeah.
I mean, I'm saying she said you're gonna catch cooties, and that's probably true. But I'm saying if I was to do it,
catch cooties.
Do you think Offset care?
Not really. Well,
yeah.
Well, actually, here's the thing.
He care.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, he does.
It's embarrassing.
This is embarrassing. He can say whatever. Say whatever he wants, but the reason that this whole thing is going the way that it's gone is because she did the same thing he did, but it looked different on him than it does on her. She still look crazy, but his feelings is more tied into this than anything.
Well, this is the thing. Is he glad that she getting ruined? but at the same time, he's embarrassing. Like every time Diggs pull out and he busts a nut on her Offset tattoo, like that does something to Offset.
Music.
Oh, for real, because there was a picture where they were standing next to each other. It's like, damn. Was that always the move?
But sometimes, I think this nigga J. Cole said this. He said sometimes niggas just want to fuck your bitch just to see what it is to feel like you.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
you
the
know.
truth.
And now here's the thing that's probably on Offset's mind. All right, damn,
that's deep, baby. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, play the music. I had to let that one just simmer for a second. Like, say that again. So, because I'm gonna clip it.
That nigga J. Cole said sometimes niggas is try to fuck your bitch just to see what it is to feel like you.
That's cold.
Yep.
And I used to taunt my enemies by fucking they bitches.
Yeah.
Look,
shit,
I used to be like, I'm gonna fuck your bitch.
That is the thing. You know what, bro? That's where I came up with the sexual discipline theory, right? I'm like, them dudes that chase vagina. When you win in a debate with them, the only thing they default to is fuck you, I fuck you, bitch. And you're like, what they got to do with the Cowboys?
Well, you could definitely, I mean, if he can fuck your bitch, that's a flex.
Right.
Like, or if he can fuck your mama.
That's what I'm saying. Like that default to say, oh, you know what? I can't beat him with the words over here. I'm gonna go fuck his bitch. I'm gonna go fuck his mama.
Well, I'm gonna let you know you come from an ain't shit lineage. I'm gonna go inside.
Exactly, that's the point.
I'm gonna go inside of the womb that you came out of and leave me there.
That's what
you're my son.
Ooh, that's cold.
No,
that's cold right there.
That's look.
I'm
That's
going to the womb that your children came out of and do what I want.
Hey, and you know what? That's why women like men that think like that.
And that's why niggas die.
Straight up.
ASAP.
Because if you a deep man and you a man that really respects things that are spiritual, you gonna want to kill that nigga.
Yeah, that too.
So Diggs was doing that to her when she was pregnant with the third baby.
That's the internet sleuthing. That
I believe it was going on because I believe she a grimy bitch. I know a bitch right now. She the finest motherfucker in the world. She's my ex too. I was still in Pookie mode when I was fucking with her. But she's one of the motherfuckers that's drop dead gorgeous. When she was in her marriage, she was married to a nigga, left the nigga pregnant, and was fucking another nigga while she having that baby, and that nigga end up getting into it with her husband, and her husband end up killing him. And her husband is in prison to this day, nigga. And she about 14 niggas in after that. You know what I'm saying? Living her life.
Boy,
that's the worst. That's the
so he was in there knocking his baby head. He was touching that nigga head.
Yeah, poking
6-7 months pregnant. You can touch that little nigga.
Damn, that's the worst. Ooh, go to prison for that though.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, no, listen. The nigga, the bitch. Okay.
Maybe not just getting
the bitch has your son, is pregnant with your son. Another nigga is fucking your woman, your wife. Knowing that she's your wife.
And poking the kid in the head.
Your wife.
Nigga,
that's war.
It is.
Yeah.
You know
that will make you crash the fuck out. But it's the woman that's playing the dangerous game that's ultimately gonna survive.
Yep.
And have 200,000 followers on TikTok.
You know, now one thing I want to add, in the men's perspective, you know what I'm saying? Now, that being said, I'm pretty sure Offset is like, listen, I'm sure. Listen, you're pregnant by another man and all this other shit. But goddamn, pick somebody better than me. What the fuck?
You think
that's probably on his mind?
Yeah, I don't think he said that.
You know, you had to pick some ain't shit motherfucker, and all of a sudden you make me feel bad too.
Nah, Offset didn't marry none of the women that he had his kids with.
Well, he might say that if he's a good father. Like, there's a part of him that could probably.
Oh yeah.
Right, because now it's like, damn, bitch, you just gonna bring a random nigga around the kids, and you know, like a nigga like this around the kids, like you couldn't get a square lame ass nigga, goddamn. But all in all, he's happy to see her demise.
Nah, fact.
I know he is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I think that would be the thing that would make me mad. Like, if I was Future, I would really be mad. Because Russell's really a good dude. I would be pissed about that. But if I was Offset, I would be laughing my ass off.
I wouldn't even be pissed about that because Sierra's gonna leave Russell once his career is over.
Yep.
Oh shit.
So you just gotta be patient.
You
like
think Sierra that bad?
Like,
oh yeah.
Every time Sheeta gets in a relationship, I'm just patient because I know it's gonna ultimately fuck off. I know that this foundation is not built on good ground. All I gotta do is watch the time. When them posts start slowing down, then I'll just call. Hey.
Sad but true.
Hey, dog, you is a cold motherfucker, man.
Hey, it's a cold world out here, brother.
Will break you down one-on-one, man. You should write
I don't know.
I
don't know how I found this old prosperity preaching ass motherfucker right here, boy. But I
don't know how you found this dude.
Boy, he ain't got no goddamn boundaries, boy.
None.
He ain't
wait.
Yo, and I'm telling you, this is the same conversation we have on the phone. You know what I'm saying? This is insane. You know.
No, that's good game right there.
Yeah,
that's good game.
I don't know how my name came up in here though, but it's okay though. I just don't know.
Yo,
she don't know, girl.
Hey, look, man.
I got your number there. I got your number.
Hey, you my girl. You my girl in real life. You already know. We tied at the hip.
Hold up.
But,
you say that you have another man's number.
God is big. Look, man, life is cool because she gives me a lot. She helps me in life, and I help her in life. And she admits when she be on some simp sucker goofy shit. She don't know she a simp. She too good of a person to not be a simp. I mean, one time I was talking about one of her niggas breaking this nigga down. I said, man, that nigga is homeless. That nigga is a clown.
Damn.
I said, man, that nigga is lame. Like, look how he take pictures. You know what she said to me? She said, D, I can't do the negativity. I'm just gonna get out the phone right now.
Hey. Hey, for those of y'all that's watching the show right now, look, I got the Cashapp thing up. Y'all want to call in and say what's up?
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm not playing. Pay the internet stepdaddy. Get out here, send the Cashapp, and I'll provide you with the communication so you can call into the show and say your piece and address whatever you think you done heard up here that need to be spoken on. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. And let him take care of your babies.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And for reference, it's called the internet stepdaddy because he's a step ahead of the dad you never had. Okay, whether you got him or not, he already understand where you about to take a step to. Because I know some of y'all gonna have some problem with what's being discussed here. And if you want to get on here and have your chat, now's the time. You know what I'm saying? So hit that collection plate.
He said hit that collection plate.
To the
Why
front
y'all
of the
think this church
congregation.
music here? Huh? Look, it's a whole lot of preaching and pimping going on. Man. But man, look, women need men that tell them the raw truth.
Ooh, I was just gonna say something. I was just gonna say something.
Come on, Sheeta.
She felt that in her soul.
Okay, so I was gonna say this because with D, I've been knowing him for like over 3 years, probably over 3 years, right? So I'm older than D, right? So I give him his props. I talk about him all the time, like on TikTok and people like that. And he met some of the people on TikTok that I deal with. But D, ever since I met him, because I used to think a lot, like a lot of these women, you know what I'm saying? I used to think a lot of the ways how they think. I wasn't as bad, but I used to think some ways, right? And I met D, and so at first I'm like, dang, this dude raw. But at the same time, I have learned a lot from D. I learned a lot how to understand men, on how they move and stuff like that. Even at my age, he's younger than me, but he has taught. Let's say, I guess I could say he taught me. His head gonna get big, but he taught me a lot. He showed me a lot, and he actually explained to me. And he's always been very honest and respectful, like how he said. And he don't give a f sometimes about my feelings. He do to a point, but he don't, and he tells it how it is, right? So I always respect him for that. But he has taught me a lot on how to understand men, on how a man moves, and me being an older woman. For women that are older, they're set in their ways, right? A lot of them are set in their ways, and they're not open-minded to understand men or understand or hearing a man, right? But I'm glad I've been open. So I always say, Dan, I wish I was younger and learned a lot of stuff, because in my dating world, I would have made different moves. You know what I'm saying? I would have handled situations different. So just taking on the advice and certain things I learned about men just from him, and understanding and hearing a man, whatever, I take that on my journey of, you know what I'm saying, of dating, which is like, I am a little older. So in reality, I tell women, it doesn't matter how good I look. In reality, I am older. So it is a little harder sometimes because, yeah, in reality, but I do take the advice, and I have to give him his props all the time for that. So yeah,
Hey,
appreciate
yeah,
that.
salute to you on that. And I say this is that you just need to keep your counsel of men around you no matter what, no matter who you dealing with. Don't let them stray away from your counsel, because you don't have your daddy, your uncle, your homeboy, your cut. You don't have them. So you got to create your own counsel of men that don't want sex and money from you.
All right.
They genuinely care about your well-being. And I say that to anyone. When I met you, I was like, damn, I always thought you was a real pretty woman. And you really can have your way out here if you just out here doing any and everything. But the problem is just really your alignment and your placement. That's why you're not married, is because you ain't put yourself in the right space. You let other cats waste your time and take you out of space. You know what I'm saying? So the sweet spot, you 48, you deal with a cat.
47. Don't be adding that.
Okay.
47. Don't
You
be
deal
adding
with a
that.
dude between this age, you can even go a little bit younger. I say 45 to about 50, 58, 45 to about 58. Man, that's a sweet spot right there. And they looking for a loyal, dedicated woman that is submissive. You know what I'm saying? We all need that in every stage in our life. Mm-hmm. So you just got to make sure that when you don't fall head over heels, because that be the number one thing is y'all go all in too fast
with the wrong person.
You don't even get time to even get to know the nigga. You don't let this nigga love bomb you and sweep you off your fucking feet. Now you done fell in love with the idea of this nigga before you even seen demonstrate. You fell in love with the conversation before demonstration, and that's game.
Yep.
You can't get caught up because a nigga send you some edible arrangements from out of state.
Doesn't even buy you a whole dinner.
I mean, even if he did that, that's game too, because he could be doing everything he say he's not doing, but while bombing you with love. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna have to see his demonstration. You're gonna have to see how this nigga move for real. And that's gonna take some time. The only way you're gonna be able to tell who a motherfucker is, and this is male or female, unless you live with him, or you take they punk ass on a deep vacation. I'm talking a week.
Man, look.
Go on 1 week vacation with a motherfucker where y'all gotta find y'all way back, nigga, to home.
Yep.
where you, Dorothy, and Toto have to get back to the motherfucking crib.
He said Toto, not Toto.
I swear to God, by the end of that fucking trip, you either gonna be talking in the car or you not.
Yep. Keep your backpack.
Get that backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So stop following. So all you motherfuckers that like these long distance relationship, cool. Go on a motherfucking trip.
Yep. When you gotta tolerate each other, and you gotta deal with them and they mood swings when they over there just thinking and you thinking it's about you, and it ain't no issue trying to read body language. Man, how y'all gonna be around each other when there ain't nothing to talk about?
Man, look, and you see how motherfucker problem solve and everything, because that's what you're looking for is protection, provision, and problem solving.
Yep.
You're gonna see how this nigga move when things ain't going his way. When you go on these vacations and shit, nigga, the tour guides and all this and everything that you plan, everything ain't gonna go like it's supposed to go. You're gonna see how this motherfucker reason and some more shit.
Man, especially when you think about like on the opposite side of that, and for the fellas, look at how she talked to people. Unprovoked.
Right. How she, yeah.
Right.
Or how you calm them up like, man, shit, I went on a trip with a bitch. She started acting a goddamn fool, and I'm looking like,
right.
We got 3 more days of this shit.
Yep.
No. Get her an Uber.
He said 3 more days.
Call her an Uber. She's
going
out.
crazy.
So now we out and about, nigga. We in Sedona and shit. You know, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Sedona. So we out in motherfucking Sedona with this shit. Country. And I'm over here, nigga. I'm looking at the stars and shit. Everything is all majestic. I hear this bitch complaining, talking to herself in the cabin.
What? Oh, she answer.
Oh my fucking God, man. I don't even want to deal with this bitch. She was mad because I took my space and got my time to get myself together while this bitch is mad, staying mad instead of getting herself together. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how I knew I would never fuck with this bitch, because somebody ruined this hoe.
Somebody did it.
Yeah,
somebody beat you.
That's what it is.
Bro. So yeah, man, put a person in a position to show you who they are. So the Bible say this: you got to test the spirit by the spirit. What does that mean? That means that you got to put a person in position to see what they're gonna do with the shit, right? What is responsibility? 2 words: your ability to respond. See if this motherfucker is able to respond to some shit. What is a test? That's like a testament. You got to put a motherfucker to the test.
Yep.
So give them a bill. Give them a response. A lot of bitches do that too early though. Give them responsibility. Men, ask a bitch to pay for some shit. Men, because women don't give a fuck about doing it. Men, you got to see if this bitch. If a woman give you her money, she will give you everything else. She will give you her pussy before her money.
True. Hold up.
If she would give you your money, that means that she respect you, she love you, and she trust you.
Play some music.
Especially if she got kids. Cause ain't no bitch with no kids gonna be giving no stranger nigga money.
Absolutely not. Like you hit a note when you said how she respond, right? Yep. And both the man and the woman. The man gotta be, his response gotta be to reassure the situation and to solve the problem. And what she gotta do is not make the problem worse.
Woo! Oh man, you cooking, man. You got
at the very least.
Hold up, man. Her job is not to make the situation worse. Every time you see these videos online where people about to get in a fight, and then what happened? The women escalate the situation, right?
Yep.
The next thing you know, you got somebody laid out in the street. The paramedics is out there. The helicopter over the top. The cops saying, we need to figure out what happened here. And you over there then got cooked off and blown up.
Yep.
Because she couldn't control her emotions. She can't fight. And she ain't gonna do nothing but go to jail.
Yep. And even worse.
And the man's supposed to be hazard elimination. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to eliminate the hazard. Now, you can't control every single thing. I get that part. But what you can do is take yourself out the situation as if you were there by yourself, and you got to make her move with you, because you got to deal with things as if you was there by yourself, because it's still your problem. And if you don't deal with it like that, and you let her control the situation, everybody gonna have a black eye and a record.
Or what?
What you was trying to say, Service?
Oh no, you pretty much already explained most of that part. One of the things I was gonna say is the worst part is, you know, when something happens, especially if she escalates it, the first thing she's gonna do when you try to take control of the situation by, let's say it's gonna get physical, the first thing she's gonna do is grab your good arm. No, next thing you know, you get popped because the time and space that you're gonna take to use your good arm, she takes that, and now you can't get the distance before the guy either pulls out the knife or whatever. You know, so you know, when you're dealing with a chick like that, it's all it's gonna do is get you killed or worse.
Yep. Tony, what you got, bro?
This is good game. I'm soaking it up.
Yeah.
I got sons. This is like, you know, different types of things I want to teach them and also help them understand like there's pitfalls they're not understanding yourself and standing on your own 10. Like, you can get lost in shit.
Yeah, they're definitely standing on your own 10. That's where the single mother niggas like myself came in. A lot of us, we are subconsciously fucked up because we see women in leadership. So we think it's normal. We normalize women being in control. So she got the credit, she got the house in her name, she got the car, and I'm cool as long as I'm paying the shit. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And that be the shit that makes the nigga baby boy.
To top it off, and including with that would be
nigga baby boy. So now a nigga got put out. I got put out, nigga, my whole goddamn 20s.
You know, when you're talking to a guy that needs to make a decision, financial or otherwise, the first thing you hear him say is, "Oh, let me talk to the wife about it."
Mm-hmm. You know how many times I said that shit and looked like a straight goofy?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I tell you where I saw that the most, man. When I was in the Army, we used to have payday activities, right? So
that's where the greatest simps are.
The greatest simps. And while I was there, I didn't realize how many people joined the Army that didn't have no dads. And so like when on the first day or the 15th, they have payday activities. So they used to have to go to a certain location to go send Western Union, and they always send money back home. My mom, my dad told me, said, as long as you're working, you'll never have me and your mother work, so you will never have to take care of us financially. So I didn't grow up having to give my parents no money. You know what I'm saying? But like when I got in the Army and I seen all these people going to go send money back home, I was like, what y'all doing? They were asking me, you ain't got to send no money back to your mom. I said, what's that? I was completely oblivious to that. You know what I'm saying? So I had no idea that children was really out here sending their money back out. They've been raised to do that all their life, you know? And so that's why a lot of women be complaining, or they're starting to complain now, like the worst man for them to choose is one that take care of his parents and take care of everybody in his family, always fixing everybody doors and changing brakes and all that stuff, because he come from a family full of women. That's where all them handymen and the mechanics come from.
Well, shit, a lot of the handyman and the mechanics came from nigga our grandfathers. Our grandfathers were
and they was taking care of everybody too.
You know, they was trade men. You know, but these niggas had families on the other side of town. But then, but they also was the same nigga that would marry a woman that's already pregnant.
Yep. Come on.
So I did a post on that one. Hey, remember that video that went viral?
Yep.
About the biggest Simpsons from the South. Them Southern niggas hated that motherfucker. But then it was real niggas from the South that was saying, nigga, you on some real shit with this shit.
Yep. We talked about it. I was like, yeah, you're not wrong, because I got a partner. He from Mississippi. He don't live there anymore. But he said every dude in his family that ain't got no kids, they only have baby mamas to choose from, and they don't even see the problem with it.
They'll call you gay. They be like, "What you want me to be gay or are you gay or something? You don't like women?" I'm like, "Nigga, that bitch got 3 baby daddies, but this nigga is so locked in simp culture." Sheeta, when I was arguing with the nigga on there, I said, first thing I said, "Nigga, you from the South. You a sucker. You was a simp. Nigga, you don't even need to be addressing me, nigga. You a sucker. No, I'll put you in your place. Trying to be Captain Save a hoe over a woman that ain't even gonna give you no pussy."
Strange.
I guarantee you, I'm not protecting no woman that ain't giving me no money or no goddamn honey. If you're not willing to do those 2 type of things, I'm not taking up for you.
Bread or buns.
I bet you she never even hit your Cash App, even asked you what your well-being is. Don't even care if you're doing good or not. But you want to put on a cape. You is a special kind of sucker. I don't want my son to be like you when he grow up.
Bruh. And look, man, them dudes that I used to see in the military for them 12 years that I was in, like they just couldn't get the gaze of a woman out their sight, man. They made every decision off of that, you know, and then they was pursuing the wrong one. So like I had to start coming up with rules when I talked to my soldiers, be like, you know, like this one right here. Rule number 1, men need to focus on men. Personal accountability standards amongst reasonable men without degrading women to improve our society, right?
Correct.
Meaning, like, you can't be the very thing that they complain about and then think that you're going to get better in life. You know what I'm saying? And then if you ain't useless, if you're not useful to other guys that's doing something and pushing whatever they're doing forward, if you can't be worked with other men, then what is your value? You know what I'm saying? So you just out here pumping and dumping and getting in the way of everything else.
Creating more problems.
Personal accountability standards amongst reasonable men. What does that fucking mean? Like, focus personal accountability standards amongst
what we're doing right now. Like what we're doing right now. Like you being able to say, hey, I remember when I was not the best version of myself, but I ain't got to move like that now. You know what I'm saying? You
reasonable. Like that's so subjective.
Well, and that's the thing. But I think what's reasonable is what's agreeable amongst men that move the same way. Everybody's definition of reasonable is going to change. You know what I'm saying? Because just like you said, the dudes that you was talking about, them dudes like, hey, I don't want to be gay because they got to go settle for whatever they settle for, right? That's reasonable to them. It don't make sense to everybody else.
I mean, yeah, within reason. Like, you know, and everybody's situation is a little bit different.
Yeah, if they come from dysfunction, what's reasonable to them ain't gonna matter to everybody else.
Okay, you just like what's reasonable, nigga, in our community is that if a woman is not if she don't have any kids, then she's a top tier woman.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It don't matter how many bodies she got, as long as she don't have the kids.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know.
But how do we tell that?
I understand it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
that's the market standard. Like you're not going to be able to even acknowledge that.
Yep. And then the other thing, man, look, you can't be arguing with no women. They got their own issues. You know what I'm saying? Service said something earlier about, you know, something. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was something that Dontre acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out of their business, man. Over here arguing with women don't do that, but make you look like a woman.
Yep.
So,
yeah, man. And I think a lot of times people misinterpret us being argumentative with women.
Right.
Now, but the main thing is, if I remember that piece of the conversation, is that, you know, we know that there are people that are of a certain mindset that all they want to do is argue, and you arguing with them. Stand by, Rashida, or should I say, baby daddy? The only thing in life is nothing but argue and cause conflict, right? They're already set in their ways. Us trying to talk to them, argue with them or whatever, to try to get them to see our point of view is not going to work. So what do? We just move away. Those who follow, let him hear who have ears follow. Those who not have ears will stay right over there. We already built our arc. We're only talking to the main people that are actually listening and are willing to follow the right path.
Solutions only.
And everybody else, guess what? You're shit out of luck.
Straight up. Because
the the ark is built only for the righteous, they cannot follow.
Yep. So you're right on that. And man, you're just not gonna win. It just there's literally no prize or nothing valuable about winning an argument with a woman, like at all.
Correct. Or feminized men.
Yep. The same thing.
Yep.
Same mindset. Decentralized leadership, knowing when to lead and when to follow. You know what I'm saying? Quit misrepresenting, quit putting this monkey shit out here. You know what I'm saying? Set some kind of standard that makes sense. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we ain't perfect, but we got to have redeeming efforts. And I think the men that come on this panel that speak with the passion they got, they know where they can make better decisions. They know what they did. They took ownership of that, you know. So can't nobody beat you down with your past and nothing like that. Because if you're doing the right thing, you take care of the people that you're responsible for. Can't nobody say nothing about you.
Correct. You know, that's basically saying know when to be a chief and know when to be an Indian.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of times when I'm about to speak, but I shut my mouth, that's because I know for a fact you're already speaking on some things.
Yeah.
So that means I'm going to shut the fuck up and I'm going to follow to see where you're going. And pretty much you guys are already saying anything that I'm going to say before I even have to say it, which is why you really ever hear me say anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many rules is this?
It's just 5.
You don't like rules.
It's just 5, man. You know.
We got you.
Yeah. And then the next one is you know, hey, be of service to your community, the people that you call your community. I ain't talking about the broad spectrum. You can't please everybody, right?
Yeah, fuck them.
And you got to be capable of mentoring and being mentored, receptive and coachable. You know what I'm saying? Real simple. Don't turn off wisdom. Don't turn off your access to wisdom, and don't hurt yourself. Don't burn no bridges, you know what I'm saying, with people that got game for you.
Correct.
And then the last one, sexual discipline.
Andre, that's for you.
hey, you can't control your meat. You can't control who you're supposed to meet.
Man, y'all really think that I'm out here just slanging dick?
I didn't say that. Hey,
all the women out here complain about you after they met you. They're not complaining for no reason.
Now who's complaining?
I ain't heard. Hey, who's complaining?
I'll get back to you on that after
That's
I go through this conversation with those females.
Yeah, you need to get back with me, because if there's somebody complaining that I don't know about, man, we're gonna have to bring that.
Yeah, they hate when you slap them with the meat, but don't stay around. That's just the way it is.
Well,
man, look,
shit, man. You know, there's some women out there that's worth keeping, man, and I met very, very few, but we do know that there's some good girls out there.
Oh yeah, plenty.
Female thugs.
Yeah.
I don't be out here like that. I got my baby, man. You know, when you get responsible and your life is regulated, boy, I don't be having time, man. All I have is memories.
In Jesus' name, when you stay blessed.
Shit, goddamn. So you just
I mean that.
You are you outside? You be out here knocking them off?
Me?
Yeah.
Personally? No, I choose them.
Oh yeah, so you a little bit more free than me.
I'm very selective. Like that time when I told you that I'm speaking to one of my fiancés.
Yeah.
Again, I choose them. I'm poly, but I choose them. I spoke with their parents.
Yeah, so you a Mac. Yeah, okay, I got you.
You know, I speak with their parents, they agree with it, all that other stuff, blah blah blah. Yes.
What ethnicity do you be dealing with? Like they be like Asian or something?
Well, mostly in the areas where I do business. Like right now, like in Hong Kong or in the Philippines.
Oh yeah. I need to hang with you.
Hey, man. Listen.
Sheeta, why you over there shaking your head?
I understand.
I was saying bye. I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Yeah. We appreciate you coming through.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Baby daddy, I'll talk to you on the low.
See you next time. All right.
Bye. Catch you in a minute. I'll hit you.
Dante, if I introduce you to somebody, let's just say that I have very strict rules on who I introduce you to with certain things.
Okay.
Yeah. In other words, you have to be about your business, and it has to be like, let's say, in other words, being responsible in general.
Yeah, man. That's why, I be keeping it cool. A lot of responsibility, motherfucker don't even really want shit.
Yeah, I know. I've seen your conversations, and I understand that most of those conversations that you start is just to troll people.
Look.
But anyway, what was that question again? That main topic?
No, we get ready to close. The top is closing it out right now.
Oh, shit.
So,
Yeah.
Man, hey, look, this was a great stream. Appreciate all of the input, dealing with the off the wall questions with y'all humor and everything, man. Making a conversation about solutions make sense, in the most entertaining way possible. I appreciate to the audience that all had the engagement. Shout out to Sydney. Shout out to Sheeta for coming through and saying what's up and then participating with the panel. Anybody that's following the content, man, greatly appreciate the way that you guys rock with us and pop up on a dime. Man, Don, what you got to say before we get out of here, bro?
Man, I just appreciate everybody that tune in. We take the time to do it. You guys take the time to listen, and we just need to spread the message. So shout out to everybody that's tuned in today, including everybody that's on this panel. Vic, my man over there, my man always holding it down. He came in the clutch.
Yeah, he did. He
always come through with the clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had some moments we're gonna have to clip tonight because you was acting the fool tonight.
Yeah. Necessary, man. Look, we gotta appreciate the ones that show up, bro, because that's what life is about. You can want what you want, but you can't do it with the people that ain't available. And the best ability is availability.
That's right. You gotta want with who wants you, man. So that's what I want. I definitely want whoever wants me. That's everybody that's on this panel. So
yes, sir.
Let's keep doing it.
Let's go. All right, folks. Appreciate you sticking with me to the end. This has been another episode of Beyond the Algorithm. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Go get the book. And most importantly, I will see you beyond the algorithm. That's where life actually happens.